Okay.
Give everybody a chance.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap in.
What's going down today? I done slept well. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are in the building. I thought I had everything. Wait.
Energy. He has energy.
Germany.
Listen, we international.
Germany is on. Hey.
We are international.
K-Town.
Where did y'all see? Oh.
We are international.
Oh, I feel too much pressure right now. South Germany. All right.
Her name's Sweet Cheeks. All right. Good morning, Sweet Cheeks.
Sweet Cheeks, DM me your picture. All right,
I knew it.
DM me at Mike Shawn Comedy, Sweet Cheeks, because I will judge you and let you know if you have sweet cheeks. All right.
Speaking of DMs, I was at a studio yesterday that you're gonna start doing some of your stuff at. You ain't know I ain't talked to you yet, but they wanted to know.
Wait, whoa. Stop right there.
What?
You said there's a studio I'm gonna start doing stuff at that I don't know about.
Yeah, I ain't talked to you about it yet. But
what up, Kathy?
Some work.
They watched the show, and last week when the girl was on with the psychic with Dexter, the girl that you asked to DM you, they want to know, did she send you the picture? Her dad died.
Yes.
I do remember that.
You kept talking about,
her name had sexy in it.
What's it?
Yeah, it was sexy something.
Mike don't check his DMs. Mike ain't checking it. He don't know.
He needs a whole assistant.
No, but how does that decide if we gonna get the deal or not? I don't be checking my DM like that.
No, that don't decide if you're gonna get the deal. They just want to know, did she DM you?
There was one lady, the white, I think she's white.
She
that DM'd me. No, she did DM me.
Okay, well, they wanted to know, and I can't remember what they said about Jay Black, but they said,
"Oh, he was just
nothing bad. It wasn't nothing bad."
I'm the good guy. Mike is the one to scream at you and holler.
Good guy. You.
Go ahead. Good morning. Shawn said it's free therapy. Good morning. Good morning. Show is free therapy. Kathy Black.
Do y'all hear that echo?
Now I do. Yeah.
We just need everybody turn everything down.
Yeah.
I turned all my stuff down. Everybody turn this stuff down.
Good morning, Dave Burns, Don Page, Shawn Robinson, Kathy Black, Ashley Newman. Good morning, Ashley.
I love the hashtags, Shawn.
Everybody turn their stuff down.
One.
That's good. I think we're good. That's good. Damn, Johnny, your voice got deep as fuck. Like, stop. Don't do that no more. Don't do that.
Action's out of jail. He's back. He's out of Facebook jail.
Action is out of Facebook jail.
He still got to pay his PO. But okay. Action's there. Dave Burns is there. Everybody on Instagram Live is there. Shawnee, real quick, before I ask everybody how their night was, what are we talking about again? Says there's no echo now. What are we talking about? What are you saying? Somebody what?
Oh, the studio is. I have to talk to you about it. I got another studio for you to record your promos and stuff at.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So shout to the ladies who always.
If it didn't happen yesterday, Mike already forgot. That's facts, Shawn Robinson. That's so facts.
Real talk.
Oh man.
If it did not happen right now,
Mike already forgot.
Shawnee will remind me. But shout out to the ladies who always look better than me and Jay Black. I got the hoodie on. I don't know how y'all do it. Good morning, folks.
Good morning,
hey guys, what's poppin'? Stephanie, what's
Stephanie?
good?
Yeah, how's the new job?
All right. Who wants to be the first person to say how their night was last night? Who wants? Raise your hand. Who wants to be the first person? Come on.
Ovaries.
Really?
Ooh.
Ladies.
I had to work all night. I was working all night. I had people here and
what were you doing?
Well, so I made dinner for everybody because I didn't want to go nowhere else. And we had a big meeting, and hopefully we can all get a salary off of it. That's all I can
These
say.
big things popping.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you have that top on? Did you have that top on, girl? Did you have that top?
No,
Were
you
your
know
shoulders
what?
out?
My shoulders were out.
Okay, so then
My
we good
shoulders were
money.
out.
Then we're good
My
money.
shoulders were
That's all.
out.
That's
Yeah.
it. Good money. A good shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We good.
That is not bad at all. All right. All right.
Yeah.
I turned everybody.
When you turn your head, did you make sure your hair?
Yeah, and
did the
I
flip?
was, running my hands through my hair and stuff.
Okay.
And I was doing it all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did you touch right here like a look? Did you?
Yeah,
did
and
rub
play
right
your
here and
hair
play in your
and-
hair and
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you hit all the spots.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Those are techniques. The
Yeah.
rubbing your throat.
It's not your throat. It's your this
It's
area.
It's
this
your
area.
little collarbone and
When you're talking
know.
to somebody, it's body language.
I just do this or something. That's why. That's how I check it.
That just means
no.
You sound like you wiping
No.
barbecue sauce. You look like you wiping barbecue sauce up.
Yeah, but when you touch here and you're playing your hair,
And that works.
it shows the other person that you are very into whatever they're saying, that you're in tune with them. Yes.
That word, wow.
When you're trying to make a connection with someone,
When you're ready
absolutely.
to retire. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to action. That's what
That
I'm shooting
work.
for.
That work. This work like.
It's not just this. It's a combination of things that you
Let me
do.
show you.
The body
And you have to
language.
have the perfect timing.
Yes,
Let me show you what works for me.
Mike, you show you what works for you.
When y'all take that top button off. When y'all take
I was
that
gonna say, if you're about to show us
when y'all pop that top button off, I'm like, ha ha, we in the building.
As she said, it brings a
I
man's
didn't have
eyes towards what you're touching,
yes.
like rubbing the rim of your glass.
It does. It makes them focus. It makes them focus on you. It really does.
It doesn't work for real OGs, but I see that does work. Because like all that this right here just makes you think you're choking.
Because a lot of times men's attention span, and I'm
like
sorry,
that.
sometimes your attention span is all over the place. Especially if we're talking, I know women sometimes can talk about things that y'all just don't, like y'all ain't interested. And so to keep someone's attention and engagement.
Can y'all do the moves again? Can y'all
sometimes
do the moves?
it's not just be specific. These are just some of them.
I got it. I got them.
These are just some of them.
That sounds like
especially if you have a necklace.
Tony, don't leave Mo out there
on.
now. You was part of the shit. Don't leave Mo out there. What
if
is
you
the
have a
move?
necklace on, and then if you have a necklace on like Shawnee has on, she might touch it and pull with it and play with it a little bit. Right?
Oh, she grabbed. Now I have seen grabbing the little necklace.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah.
Don't mistake it for I need you to
your hair back.
Yeah, pull your hair. I mean,
oh, look at these tips and tricks.
Your hair, yeah. They like, oh, my hair real.
So now every time I see somebody grab their necklace, Mike, we know.
Put your face in the pillow. All right.
All
right, Mo. How was your night? Mo?
I took a muscle relaxer and I zoned out. I completely did not take care of any of my obligations last night. I had a me moment. I just had to take a break.
That's good to take a me moment.
I had to take the cape off. I was like, Gabe, Uber Eats is at the door. Go get it. It was one of those nights.
All right. So last but not least, Jay Black.
Shawn Robinson told you how my night was. I had a model debut yesterday.
Yes,
I don't know if y'all caught that. I was a model.
I did. Tyson Beckford move over.
So if you don't shut like Jay Black when he posted that under the caption should have been pause. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see his little boy band. He's his own boy band right there.
He sure is.
This is why y'all should download Media Room 360. Hold up. No.
This is hella funny.
Every time I look at it, I laugh at myself.
IG Live. Hold up.
But the picture that he has holding his glasses, that's like a signature Jay Black. The look away
Jay
and the
Black,
hold the glasses.
Jay Black during the during the photo shoot was going bye, 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 bye.
And then he got it like he walking. You know how they try to take that lean. Listen, Mike called me.
That?
Mike called me
He
yesterday.
leaned into it.
And he was like, Shawnee, did you see the picture of Jay Black? And I'm thinking about on the show. I'm at the nail shop. So we get off the phone. You know, Mike going on about the picture. He's like, you got to have it. You got to have it. I finally pick up my phone and look at it. And I hollered in the nail salon. They all looked at me like, what's wrong with that? I said, this.
What is that?
I laughed at myself.
What is that?
It's definitely an old Navy starter kit. It's definitely a Gap commercial starter kit.
With the Gap commercial.
Jay Black gonna be in jail.
Hold on. Y'all ain't peeping the one spot when he has his hands in his pockets
and he looked into the sky.
Everybody on IG Live.
He's singing, keep your head to the sky.
Y'all are crazy. Oh God.
Boys to Juniors, Action says that's the category.
That
just support my wife in her journey. Yes.
And this is why Jay Black irritates me to my soul.
You laughed.
That's terrible.
No, he irritates me. Jay Black, how was your night last night? Let me see how transparent you're gonna be. How was your night last night?
I was a little tired. I admitted something to Mike behind the scenes, and now he's
and
on
you don't
this
have
tangent.
to. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
What happened?
If you don't want to talk about your disrespect,
he was doing Jay Black stuff.
If you don't want to talk about, listen.
That could be anything.
We can move on, and I'll get to the thing.
Kelly J.
We probably could move on. Good morning, Stacy Mitchell. Good morning, Stacy. Stacy Mitchell.
Yeah. He just needed one more pose.
You know why? You know why you want to move the fuck on? You know why you want to move on? Because how disrespectful. Hold on, everybody, be quiet for a second. Be quiet for a second. How disrespectful you were. But if you want to move on, we can. But if you bold enough, if you a man and you got two, if you got two balls,
it ain't about
that. We can move on. But if you bold enough to really state the dysfunction in your fucking brain,
I was tired. All right, here we go. See what the reverse psychology didn't work, but I will go ahead and say
no. Wait. I'm not in a relationship with you. There's no reverse psychology. I'm going directly.
Well, you just tried it. If you're a man, if you got balls.
No. If you're Jay Black, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, or we can move on.
No, I said we can move on, but you keep going, so obviously you're not going to move on.
We'll move on.
Okay, all right, we'll move on.
All right, coward.
I say it. No, all right, here we go. Mo, Shawnee, and everyone else watching. I woke up 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was tired. Sometimes you wake up and you use the bathroom. So after I used the bathroom, I couldn't go right back to sleep. So while I was up, I said, let me just see what's going on in my wife's phone. So I looked through the phone while she was sleeping.
Ladies, I'm leaving.
I just wanted to know what was going on.
Whoa.
I mean, wasn't nothing I couldn't find nothing, but it just keeps honest people honest. And I was just tired. And I couldn't find it just made me realize how much more, there's nothing going on. Like it's never
ladies,
been
all I ask
all
is
these years.
Ladies, all I ask, because I'm going to shut up. All I ask is that y'all take it one at a time. I'm going to shut up now.
I was tired. I was up. You ain't never been up and bored. So he's like, all right, let me just couldn't go back to sleep. But no, it wasn't
tired enough to go through her damn phone and put the code in.
Yeah.
That's terrible, Jay.
I know.
I'm
I was
disappointed.
But
why you going through her phone? What you looking for? You looking for more t-shirt ideas?
Whatever many 15 years.
You trying to find out her next t-shirt idea ahead of time.
You trying to find out if she got another model. If she got another model.
People look through people's phones.
Jay, can you let the ladies speak?
talk over them.
Can you let the lady speak? Okay, Shawnee.
He jealous.
And
You
Mo.
think
And Shawnee and Mo, I want y'all to really be serious.
This is not where we're supposed to go today.
I want y'all to really be serious and just take. Okay, Shawnee, you go first.
Look, you go through my phone. Don't ask me nothing about what's there. You terrible, Jay. You are just terrible. You are the bottom line. You are the bottom line for that. Your wife
might call me. Go ahead.
Jay, shut up.
Taking care of you, and
these are not your wives. These two aren't your wives.
I don't talk over her. She the one hollers, not me. I'm.
Why are you still talking?
Because I'm responding to your comment.
What was you looking for?
I don't know. That was the thing. I didn't know. I was.
Okay, and so what did she wake up and go through your phone? What's she gonna find?
The same thing I found in hers.
You said you were looking.
Us talking to each other back and forth. No, it wasn't nothing there. Wasn't nothing there.
Jay, you have problems. I think you're high. Did you?
I'm tired. I was just super tired. That was it.
Tired don't make you go through somebody's phone.
He said I'm tired.
I'm tired now because I was up.
Right.
I guess so. By message 150, I would be fucking tired too. You probably was going through each and every one. I wonder what they be talking about. Let me see this one. I don't know this person's name. Let me. You got the goddamn code to her phone. Why did you feel it necessary to go through the messages? No, you don't get a pass on that. You don't get a pass on that. If you got the code and you're married. If you're married, that means you trust her. I hope you trust her with your life. You trust her with everything, right? You got the code to her phone. What was the point? What was the point?
You happy, right?
Kathy said,
what was you going to do if you found something?
Nothing.
Go to jail.
Was you going to call the number?
No, he was going to go to jail.
He was going to take another picture.
No. I know this motherfucker. He was gonna go to jail.
What
Kathy
you want to say? This is what I was looking for. Like
no. Don't even press that because it would be. Kathy said when you're up in the middle of the night and can't sleep, that is the time to raid the refrigerator, not looking in someone's cell phone.
I agree, Kathy. Go get you a snack or something. Go get you drink some warm milk and some cornbread.
Shawn Robinson. What's the lineup for today? I just said this to Mike behind the scenes. Who knew Mike was going to take the wrong?
I said we can.
I said, but you didn't want to stop, so I was like, all right, forget it. It was a moment, and
I'm disappointed.
It's been 14. I don't know how many years. How many years we've been together? 2004, 2005.
We've been together.
But either way, it's no.
You and your wife.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Even for you, Jay Black, that's disappointing. I'm disappointed. Disappointed. I thought that you grew past.
Did you stand by the bed while you were checking it? Did you stand? Did you stand by the bed, or did you hover over her?
Did you hover over?
Like, how'd you do it? Did you? Because when I grabbed Stacey's cell phone, I stand by the bed.
Mitchell, Stacey.
I can't believe you, Jay Black.
Bobby Holiday, you back from the Tom Joyner cruise?
Jay, are you really going through her phone?
Oh, nice.
Bobby Holiday.
B-Dot.
All right.
Yep, he went through her phone, Bobby.
I have never seen a woman who is written out harder. Stacey, you out of this. Let me live.
Sweet cakes.
That is written out harder for a man than Lady Q.
Oh, yes, you're right up.
I am not. Let me tell you something. I am the most insecure man in the history of insecure mans. And when and I do not check, I'm not checking Stacey's cell phone. I don't even know the code to my wife's phone. It's hers. It's a new thing.
Why don't you know the code though? That's interesting.
Why would I don't know the code to Stacey's cell phone.
Y'all don't know each other's code? Why not?
No, why?
Well, why do you need it?
I didn't say you need it. I just said why not?
I don't have a code on my phone. I never put a code on my phone.
When Stacey's cell phone rings and I have it, I just grab it and I give it to her.
That's trust.
And everybody should have trust.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Stacey, don't be disappointed. No, I'm not going to put that comment.
That is disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Finally, I'm not the one people.
And I just said,
that's why you wanted this to talk about that.
I'm the one
mature. I was like, Jay Black is growing. He has grown since I first met him. He's gotten so much more mature and comfortable and in certain spaces. And then
I am.
I find out
but every once in a while we have vices, right? We have now what is it? We have moments where you slip up. What is it called when you mess up your sobriety and you relapse?
It's a relapse. It's a relapse.
Yeah. We have moments. So can we acknowledge I just had a moment and then we move on?
But why?
See, I don't think we do that when you have a moment and relapse. I don't think they want to know
but
why.
Jay, but I mean, you can mock me all you want, but why would you wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I'm gonna grab her cell phone and check it?
I don't know.
This is the funny thing, is that she literally watched you. She probably acted like she was asleep, and she literally opened her left eye and was like, "Here we go."
This motherfucker.
Yeah, this motherfucker. Right.
That's what she said.
All right, what's the rundown? You got your run. You talking about Danny Lee? You talking about Kyle Rittenhouse? You talking
she
about?
She probably gonna put something in there, and then the next time you go, you gonna see it. She gonna do it.
No, we're not gonna do that. No, well, we're not gonna.
She's probably gonna put a message and say, "I see you looking with your looking ass."
Yeah.
Next time.
You never talked about the lady let her mom sleep with the husband and the sister and all that. Remember that? People, yeah, you never talked about that. You got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
All right, well, keep that on there.
You want to go in it?
The baby and Danny Lee. Danny Lee caught some charges, and
context. We talked about context, and I told you context is always needed.
No, actually,
wait, my sister just say red flag. Wait, maybe she's talking about the husband story.
She's talking about
this whole show. Hold up, let me preface this. The whole show is based on red flags, things that you have red flags on in a relationship. Like, and I had this conversation with my oldest, Amani, about red flags. And I am her red flag. Like, my oldest knows I am the red flag. And I told her, I said there were women I dealt with that they should have saw the red flags at the beginning, and they didn't. So today, I want everybody to put their red flags. Red flags in a relationship. Probably somebody checking your phone at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Number one on the list.
Number one on the list. That whole mom thing, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I think Ashley said the brother. Yeah, I guess whenever you get into it, I guess the brother said come to the West Coast and he wanted a one-on-one fight. So I guess the brother's mad at the husband for smashing his mom and I guess sister. And
I thought we were talking about red flags. No. What are we doing?
What are we doing? I don't know which one.
I thought Mike said red flags.
Jay's all over the place. Jay's all over.
Yeah,
red flags. We're gonna have everybody put their red flags in a relationship, something that will stop you, and you'll go like,
"Yes, Dave."
Like 2 things that you'll be like, "Whoa,
my red flag." With you.
And it's all based on the baby, an old girl, and it's disturbing because the baby, like, I really want to be on Guy's side, but the baby agitated her, and he knew where it was going.
He knew her triggers.
He knew the triggers, and he pressed every single button. And then I found out that her family disowned her, and she has no support system. He said, now mind you, he said this on live. He said, your family members trying to support her, you disowned her when you couldn't control her. So that means she's by herself. So when I see her doing stuff that seems irrational, like just take the baby and go. But she has nobody.
Baby.
Yeah, but she ain't got no support system. And that's what I told my oldest daughter. I said, this is why you already know you have a whole support system. You have a whole, like, you're never by yourself. And everybody's felt like that. When you have a support system, you realize, okay, I got somebody to go home to. I got somebody to call to be like, this dude is doing this, or this chick is doing this, and I got people who will show up.
She in love with him. She's clearly in love with the dude.
Well, she's already. She said that.
Dog,
Yeah.
she's not. She's first of all, she's not in love. She just is dependent. She's codependent on him because he was a rap superstar.
But I thought she was a star in her own right and got her own bread.
No, stop. She was never a star. She was somebody we knew.
She had a hit.
She had a hit.
Mm-hmm.
She was A. Marie.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
She was A. Marie. She wasn't the baby.
I mean, but she got credits with Prince. So now before she came out with her song,
and yes, she is on the song with Chris Brown. That is her. Yeah.
Okay, so but she's not the headliner around the world. There's a big difference. There's a whole big difference. And how pathetic she looked is because she has no support system. There's nobody she can lean on. The baby is each and everything in her life.
Well, her family might come back around because the conversation probably was, we don't want you talking to him. If you talk to him.
No. They left her way before.
Oh, well.
She looked like she in love with that dude looking at this picture. It was
but CJ Black, sometimes women are in love with the idea of the ideal, you know what I mean?
Having a relationship.
He just didn't measure up.
And when a woman is in love with you, your responsibility even increases. And that's why I say he's a coward. You know how she feels about you. And you're going to stick that cell phone in her face and play her crazy, knowing she's destroying her career right now. Even my daughters were like, I don't even mess with her. Like, why would she do that to herself? And why? Because my daughters have a support system where that would never happen. They're like, I would never do that. My oldest and my twins were like, I would never do that. I would never be and never. The girl's by herself and she's getting destroyed right now. Do you know how they're playing her right now with her career?
Steph said, don't do that. Don't value her career. Basically, I think that's what she's saying career wise. Steph don't really know what happened, but
she not popping.
It's like A. Marie being on a video with Jay-Z at his prime, and he does that to her. What would happen to A. Marie?
I mean, she'd be labeled like Danny Lee. Like they're gonna say, "Oh, she crazy. We don't want that drama over here." But everybody gonna keep working with this crazy mofo, the baby, even though he's crazy too. But that's how women get played in the industry. So I hate it for her.
I hope that she can take a pause and work on herself. And I hope she gets a team around her that she needs to be loved on right now. And I'm not saying that from taking sides, but I'm saying that from the perspective of what Mike was saying about not having a support system, or even, she just had a baby. There's things called postpartum depression, and it's very easy for a young lady like that to fall into that pit. So I just hope that she gets some type of support around her.
And I think A. Marie is amazing.
Yeah, you keep using her as a point of reference, like she's like she can't sing or she's a new. She had a nice little run.
Yeah, but she got shut down by Beyonce, and that's a true story. That's true.
I hope
I'm not making that up. Crazy in Love came out and took A. Marie's song off of every radio station's playlist.
Good morning, Queen Barn.
Good morning.
But the poor girl, she has nobody. Like, I promise you, the baby wouldn't be talking this tough if her uncle was Jay Prince.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Oh, there's definitely a different way to even the common average regular degular dude talk to you if he know that you got brothers, uncles, an active father in your life. It's a whole different situation on how a man behaves towards you.
Yeah, if there was anybody, if she had a team, any team, it could be, and I hate to make like masculine big dudes like that. If she had Kanye in her corner, as dysfunctional as he is, he wouldn't be doing this. if she had LeBron James was an uncle, he wouldn't be doing this. But he knows she's vulnerable and she has nobody to stand up for her. And that's why when we talked about this, it made me so crazy because I'm like, you're a bully and you know what you're doing. Like, you know what you're doing.
So why she get charged with simple assault? If he's the bully, why does she get charged with simple assault?
He antagonized her the entire
don't do
time.
Don't do that.
No, I was just asking.
I can knock your cell phone out your hand and get charged with simple assault. You do understand that, right?
Okay. I was just wondering. I just saw the report said she got charged with simple assault. I said, "Oh, there's some more context to it." I didn't know who was the aggressor,
but
who
this
wasn't.
was after when I read it. It read as if it was after they were going back and forth on live.
If she had any team behind her, this wouldn't be happening. If she had somebody to actually, and I'm not saying she's all the way right, y'all. I'm not saying she's 100% right. I get it. Dysfunction, they're both toxic. They both got a bunch of stuff going on. But my thing is like, you doing stuff to a girl, a young lady, because you know ain't nobody gonna knock on that door. Ain't nobody coming over here to come see you. And it's cowardly. Like, it's cowardly. Like, and I'll be fighting for dudes. I'll be fighting for guys. Like, I'll be fighting for guys not being called deadbeat dads and this and that and that. But dog, that's cowardly, because if that was my daughter or Jay Black's daughter, and none of us, I'm not saying we gangster or nothing, like, we come into your house.
That's a red flag, huh? Another red flag?
No, and that's the whole thing under these red flags. These red flags that go up and that we're going to do the show on just red flags in relationships, men and women. Some people got some dysfunction that goes on with them that they think is normal, that they think is straight. Here, I'll give you one red flag. Somebody is upset because you ain't returned a phone call.
Or is it fast enough, or just return period? Because it is disrespectful you don't return the call.
No. You call me or text me and I ain't get back at you. She didn't get back at me, or I ain't get back at her. And the first thing when the phone rings, like, why didn't you return my text? Oh no. Was
it over an hour or under an hour?
I don't give up.
Yeah, if it was days, if it was like 3-4 days, I could see that.
But guess what? If it was 3-4 days, suck it up. I don't have to return. Understand, I do not have to return your text message.
Well, you're in a relationship.
No, I don't. Well, I don't. No, I honestly, if you get mad over that, cool. Keep it moving.
It's a level of respect.
No, it's not. We're not married.
Here we go.
Y'all,
but that's boundaries in relationships. That's establishing the rules of engagement. When you with somebody, or whether you just casually dating, y'all better have that understanding. And my dad told all of us as girls, this is like a lease. All you can do is hope that she'll say, "Hey, what you doing the next day?" You have no rights. You have no rights as somebody who's just casually dating somebody. You don't have rights. All you can do is hope. And that person is going to call you back the next day. That person going to return that text the next day or the same day. But they're not under any obligation to do so. That's what my dad always tells me.
No obligation. I do not have to return your text, return your phone call at all. And if I do, be very, very appreciative that I did. I'll give you another one.
Baby.
There you go.
They both going to school. She didn't even realize she's such a mommy mode.
And I give you another one that, and I talked to Amani about this. I hate the term, that's my girl, or that's my dude. Nobody belongs to anybody, y'all. That's my girl. That's my girl.
No.
Look, I've done a lot wrong as a parent. I told all my girls, you are never somebody's girl. He can never say that's my girl. No.
Jeanette got a red flag. She said, walking around
I
in the
got
dark
kicked out.
talking to yourself because I'm on the phone at 3 a.m. Well, who are you on the phone with at 3 a.m.?
Walking around in the dark, talking to yourself because I'm on the
Oh,
phone
I
at
don't
3
know who she
a.m.
on the phone with. I don't know who she thinks she playing with.
You shouldn't be on the phone with
On
nobody
the
at 3
phone with
a.m.
somebody.
Walking around in the dark, talking to yourself. I'm on the phone
I
with
mean,
that.
that
Well,
could be a
something
red
might
flag.
have happened.
Is she talking about you, Jay Black?
No,
Checking
she's
your
not
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
what I'm
me.
like.
No,
She talking about you.
Mine was like 4, almost 4 in the morning, and I wasn't talking to myself. So that ain't me.
Did you apologize? Did you at least apologize?
I ain't even tell her yet. I'm sure she probably know now. No, I ain't even tell her. I just woke up. I said I got warm feelings and fuzzy feelings about you, and you're the best. And I had like a lot of nice things in my mind. But yeah, but red flags. Back to red flags. Most
Red
Shawn said,
flag. Here's another red flag. He don't like you going out with your girls.
Oh, that is the worst. Oh my God.
And mind you, when I say these red flags, I'm not saying I wasn't a part of this.
I'm about to say, Mike Shawn.
No. I'm not saying
you
I
read
wasn't
these
a
to
part.
somebody else. Like
No, I'm not saying I wasn't a part of this, but I realized that don't make no goddamn sense.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
You can't go out with your girls, but I can run the street with my dudes.
Well, it depends on the girl. Like if the girls are known to be thoughts and all that, and out there they hoes, they smutting around. You don't want your girl or your
You was
guy
running with me, and I was a thought.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's a red flag, but more of
that's a red flag.
That could be a legit concern. That could be a legit concern.
That's a red.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
Let me see your cell phone.
I'm outside the club.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get
That's
you.
That's all right.
Let me get you. How do you keep?
If you're married or in a relationship, you really should hang with people who are that same like mindset or that like. In theory, it would be easier. Yeah, instead of hanging with the ones running them streets. I don't know any guy or girl that wants their mate or partner running with people that's known to be out there doing
out there or single, because I mean I'm the single friend out of my married friends, and their husbands love when we go out because they know that I'm respectful.
You're not
I'm not but at the end of the day, my girlfriends got free will. I tell them all the time, look, I got a hard enough time watching my own coochie. I can't watch yours, and yours while we out. You on like that's your own responsibility level.
Yeah, so, but Mo, if Stacy goes out with you, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. It's not some thought activity. You're not doing shots and doing shot. You like drink, and you're not rolling blunts and be like, yo, fuck Mike. We out all night. We know.
We're going to the afters.
I mean, we ain't turning up Henny bottles, but we definitely gonna get some drinks in, and we're gonna keep it cute, and we're gonna have a good time. But at the end of the night, if you dip, that's not my responsibility. I don't want Mike coming back and saying, well, because she was out hanging out with Mo and Mo not married, and Mo, and that's the reason why she dipped off and did what she did. We all have free will as women and men. Like, if you dip off and you do what you do,
I want to
tell your husband.
I want to take my statement back. Stacy can't hang with you.
Never mind.
You fucked that up.
Shawn Robinson red flag. He said when you basing your dollar value for gifts like birthdays and Christmas, could that be a red flag? When you say, "Oh, this ain't enough money you spent on me," could that be a red flag?
That's a good one.
That is a red flag.
I don't know.
That's a good one.
Yes. It is. Why is that a red flag? I mean, not that I don't really care about the presents and stuff, but why is that a red flag?
Because I love chicks who try and estimate their situation based on what we drinking, what we buy. No.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You went to Aldo's and 9 West instead of getting me the Lubies or the Givenchy shoes I wanted. These ain't Jimmy Choos. These the Lulus. And so I think that that's what he means.
Kelly J said a red flag, face down phone when y'all around each other. Now
I do that. I do.
But wait. Face down phone when y'all dating and y'all just got to know each other. Ain't nothing wrong with that because you don't want anything to interrupt each other. Now, face down phone when y'all now in a relationship for like, give me the months, ladies. What are the months when you officially like 6 months?
Is it 6 months? That's usually
whenever he say it, whenever he say this is what we doing.
What he say?
But I still keep my phone down. I still do that.
Yeah, but you're not gonna keep your phone down. Oh, well, okay. I'm not gonna say you.
I keep it face down.
Look at the crazy mic, the red flag mic coming out.
No. Because I'm not keeping my face phone down. Like I'm not flipping it over at all.
I do that because it's a distraction. So because it's always going off. So I've always put it face down.
But Shawnee, if we're together for like 6 months, you still gonna do that when we're asleep?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can pick it up if you want to. I don't be like, you can't touch my phone. But it might be by you, and I say, hey, who is that calling? Will you tell me what it says?
That was one of your jokes, though, Mike. That was your joke, right? When your phone face up and it's nighttime and it lights up and it's like sends the Batman signal to Lisa calling.
Yeah, because I didn't know how strong the light was. And
y'all text me in the middle of the night. Mike be sending the things and stuff. The phone be going off. So
if it says Mike Shawn 856-266 on your ceiling,
bam, bam.
If he grips you, don't call me.
I'll add to that.
Every name in my phone is Mike, Shawn, Bink, J Black, Mo, and I got a little emoji by it so I know who it really is.
Okay, all right.
I got one to add to that. I have a red flag.
What emoji?
No, she basically saying she got when she was in a relationship. She had names
it went
with
over
other
my
people.
head. He didn't. He didn't catch the ending.
So mom really ain't mom. Mike really ain't the Mike Shawn that you think about. But this,
Let me tell you something.
Do
not put my name under somebody putting in your butt. Do not put my name. Do not put my name. Put my name under a relative.
Men do it all the time, Mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mom. Oh, that's my mama. And everybody got ringtones. So I know. I'm like, okay, I know. Like when Mike called, I know that it's the real Mike. It's the real Mike. Because real Mike Shawn got a ringtone. But it's a couple other Mike Shawns in my phone. So I'd be like, oh.
You know what, Shawnee? Why would you have other Mike Shawns? That is ridiculous.
Because I talk to y'all a lot. So all y'all Mo too.
Okay.
Girl, you can use my name 5 times. But
here's a red flag. Here's a red flag. First time y'all get into an argument. And he calls you out your name.
Oh yeah.
Geez.
That's a red flag.
Yeah. It depends on what name.
Hey, Tam.
Is it like a vicious name, or is it just like
what is
whatever you spoil? Like I mean, because certain names are out there. It could be just spoiled or brat.
So let's just put it out there.
Wait. You call somebody spoiled?
Jay.
No, I'm saying no. Some people
spoiled.
No, Mike, I'm not personally talking about me.
I've never even heard the spoiled. I've never called a bitch spoiled.
No, and like, cause she could be.
He never called a bitch spoiled.
I didn't even catch that. That went over my head.
A bitch spoiled.
I never called a whore ass bitch spoiled.
Oh goodness.
I never called a stupid bitch spoiled.
Not a stupid bitch. Like
all you gotta do is add a word before bitch, and it went. Hold up. All right, let me tell you a true story. If you add anything before bitch, right? Stupid bitch, silly bitch, ugly bitch, stubborn bitch,
dusty bitch, messy bitch,
yeah, messy bitch. You win. Sloppy bitch, nasty bitch,
stinking bitch,
yeah, stinking,
nigga bitch.
That's a lot. That was a lot. But the only time I've never had anybody win an argument, like I've never until this new term, which is if you in hip hop. I've never been called this term after I was like stupid bitch, fuck bitch, dumb bitch, some bitch, fat bitch. And she was like, you a fuck boy.
Listen.
And I was like,
that right there.
I said, that's really good.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to respond to this fuck boy bitch. I didn't even know how to respond. Like it was that was, but if you see somebody in an argument, the red flag is, how does that person handle when you guys really have a conflict?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, if he touches your arm, that's a red flag. If there's not distance between y'all, where he never
Is
engaged,
it like a hold up, sis? Like it's like a hold 1 second. Is it like one of them type touches, or is it one of them?
No.
If a woman touches me, there's no touching. What? Because my thing is like a red flag is when we have a real debate, and you touch me with anything, that's a red flag.
You said with anything.
With anything.
Yeah.
Don't touch my arm. Don't touch my wrist. Don't grab my fist. Don't do the hold up. Don't touch me.
And if you punching the wall and swinging at the air, no.
Oh, and another thing, when a person wants to leave the argument, and they decide I'm done with this, and you grab the person to bring them back in,
oh, no, we're not
I'm letting y'all know right now. I've done all this shit. I've done all of this.
I'm listening like.
I'm letting y'all know. I've done everything here. I punch holes in the wall. Red flag. I've grabbed red flag. I've wanted you to stay. Red flag. People.
Yeah.
Black and Hispanic people.
Shout out to Stacy for sticking through you.
You said
stop. Oh no,
bless her heart.
Bless her talking about me and my insecurities with a cell phone back in the day.
No, bless Stacy's heart. But understand, don't feel bad for her because she's the most stubborn motherfucker I've ever met.
What? See, you can't do that. You can't let her have.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'll say that she's right here. She can call up right now. I'll give her the link. The most stubborn motherfucker I've ever met in my goddamn life. I've never met a man more stubborn than motherfucker. I can say there's something right there that is red, and she'd be like, "No, it's not." And I'm like, "See, this is why I gotta punch a hole in the wall because it's red." And
like it's not red. It's wine. It's Bordeaux.
It could be orange, like a little orange.
But if you meet somebody who keeps their calm,
oh yeah, Shawn, you're right.
And wants to have a conversation, like understand. Once you allow somebody to act up during an argument, guess what? You done gave them the easy pass.
I agree.
I think that's I think in a like before I'll get into a relationship with somebody, a guy, I need to see them pissed off at me, and I need to see me pissed off at them, so I know.
But why we gotta go there, Shawnee? Why we gotta go there?
Yeah, because that makes a difference. Because it's gonna happen in the relationship. It's gonna, you gonna get pissed off at the other person.
Arguments and disagreements are healthy.
And I need to know what that looks like. Are we gonna be able?
I don't get pissed off. I don't know if that's true. Unless you
y'all
do
keep
something.
Talking. I really got to use the restroom. Y'all keep talking. I'm not even mad. Y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
So you think every relationship at some point you're going to get mad to the highest level of festivity? You're going to be that mad?
Absolutely.
Well,
somewhere along the line,
when you're upset, it's gonna happen. Even in like your friendship relationships. Like I got my best friend since 3rd grade. Look, we have fell out so many times over the years, but it's never been disrespectful. We ain't never called each other out our names. We ain't never, just been. We might not agree. We might not talk to each other for a while, but
or you might be like, "Fuck her," but you're not going to say that to her, like,
yeah. But in the middle of us being upset, if we're upset or we don't agree on something. If one of us call or text the other person, it's not, well, I'm still mad at you. It's okay. What's the problem? Where I need to show up? What's going on? So yeah,
somebody got to show up. What did I miss? Somebody got to show up.
Nah. So yeah, you got to see that because I need to know how you gonna act when.
It's important in relationships, period, to know how
to push buttons, how to push buttons, because that's what Shawnee just basically
said. How your other half or the person you dating, how they respond to conflict, period. Because it's always going to be something in between y'all that you disagree upon. I need to know that you know how to handle conflict in a healthy way.
and resolve
that
it.
grabbing, that grabbing, and we might agree to disagree today. But what I need to know is that you're not gonna take my shoes and smash off all the hills because you mad and you don't want me to walk out the door. You don't want me to walk out the door. True story.
That would do shit. Not if I paid for them. Not if I
you
bought
gonna
them.
try to cut my clothes off of me.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
mess
make
up
sure
my outfit so I can't go nowhere.
I need to make sure you're not gonna bleach up all my clothes because you don't want me to go nowhere. I need to know these things.
But that's the problem with our culture. We got movies where women are burning people's clothes up.
Waiting to excel.
And then they're standing in front of, and it's not right. Because I'll tell you the one thing,
art imitates real life.
But my therapist said this when I was in rehab. He was like, how do you find... So he had all the questions. He asked me questions, and he asked the question about my significant other and was like, how do y'all find resolutions to just things that y'all don't agree on? I said, what do you mean? Like, who wins the fight?
Exactly. Who came in first?
Who wins the fight?
And he was like, he said, no, I'm asking you, how do you find a resolution to things y'all disagree on? I said, and once again, I was like, yeah, we get into an argument, and then we're trying to win the fight, and I'm trying to win the argument.
I'm sorry.
and in real life, like, I'm not stopping till I win the argument. Like everything, like, and I know, and I realize now how wrong I was, and that's why me and Stacey are in a better place right now. And he was like, there's certain, like somebody said, we got to agree to disagree.
Right. Because do you know how difficult that is for somebody who you're describing as being stubborn? And then you're trying to win a fight or argument, disagreement with a person who is strong in their convictions and ain't budging.
As he said,
I'm not gonna.
We know that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna agree to a tie. I'm not gonna agree to, because agree to disagree is a tie. And I'm the man of the house, and I'm not agreeing to a tie.
And Stacey's the stubborn one.
The stubborn one.
But when y'all see Stacey as this like nice, laid back, and everything. No, Stacey don't give a fuck.
Mike, it's been 20 plus years. I have never seen this side of Stacey that you talk of.
Hold on. The only reason Stacey's with me is because she don't give a fuck. Like, her gangster is on some old, I don't care. You punch 7 holes in the wall. I'm not changing my opinion. So what I'm saying is the therapist is like, so you don't give. No, because in my mind, in my family, you win. Or you walk out the house, or you just explode into a bigger level of anger.
So in family therapy, what I have done in the past is had to retrain people how to think about conflict, right, Mike?
How did you retrain yourself, Mo?
So listen.
How did you retrain yourself? Go ahead.
I have talked to myself all the time.
Therapy had us
going. No, but go ahead. But
I say not as I do.
No, but go ahead.
But no, I mean, but the thing is, think about it. You love that person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why would you want to embarrass, hurt, or shame the person you love just because you want to be right? Just to prove the wrong, just to say, ha ha, you wrong. I told you was wrong.
Mike.
Why? And that's for anybody.
No.
When you think about conflict with the person you love, why is the most important thing is that you win? Because that means that your spouse or whoever is the loser. I told you I was right. You was wrong.
Right.
That makes them feel bad, right?
No, you're 1,000%. First of all, you're 1,000,000,000,000% right. But once again, I'm gonna tell you my age. I'm 50.
What that got to do with it?
Let me explain.
It's a little bit more difficult.
No, let me explain. I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. When my parents got into it, there was no reasonable, we're going to just settle on, we're going to have a mutual ground and we're going to agree to disagree. No, shit got popping.
Excuses.
It's not, dog. I'm just telling you my experience, Jay.
But you can't use that as an excuse to why you are the way you are. You change that. You break that cycle.
Oh, here we
Jay,
go.
I just said me and Stacey on a different platform. Unlike you who are checking cell
we-
phones at 4 o'clock in the morning. Me and Stacey are on a whole different level right now where I'm like, look, like me and Stacey have conversations now where I just go like, is that what you think? And she's like, yeah. I said, all right, let's go with it. But I came from a generation where dudes, where the father was the one who had to dictate, this is how it happens. This is what it is. I'm the man of the house.
Your father said this is, your father
and I
said.
realized how ignorant and disrespectful that really was until being 50 years old. Like arguments in my house where like somebody threw a pot and then somebody punched a hole and then somebody threw something and it's not an excuse. I just thought that was where your debates would escalate to. Like if she really doesn't agree with you, then you have to take it here. Other than putting your hands on her, because my dad never did that. But what I was taught was, let's take it to a higher level so she'll understand how really mad I am, and then she'll just agree, which is so stupid because if she
punch this hole in the wall, and she's going to know now.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, okay, trying to put fear in her.
Yeah. So it was like putting. Thank you, Shawnee. And that's why maybe I was so emotional about what the baby was doing with her, because I saw he was egging her on the entire time. And maybe that's why I was so like, dog, stop doing this to this girl. You know you got the upper hand on her the entire time. Like you have the upper hand. But back to the point was, I had to learn, sometimes you just got to either say, we really are going to have to agree to disagree, but it's okay to just walk out the bedroom and be like, okay, she's just not going to do that, and I'm not going to do this. But why I said I
disagree.
Yeah, but why I say I was 50 is because I done spent 20 years of watching guys get what they wanted by just acting an ass and just turning up. And the woman going, all right, I don't want this problem.
No, it ain't worth it. Somebody got back down. It's going, it ain't worth it.
And then you realize, like, somebody going back there, if you love the girl, if you love the person you're with, do you really want her to really back down? If you're really, as men, why would you want to be with a woman that just disagrees and really has a point, and you just intimidated her out of her point? Like she really believed in this, but because you threw something and because you acted an entire ass and scared her, then all of a sudden she backed off. Like, honestly, that is really more a reflection on me than it is on her. So those are red flags. Okay, I'll give you another red flag. And Jay's gonna kill me for this. He's gonna kill me for this. He needs your password on your phone.
Yeah.
So him needing the password is a red flag, you saying?
And they not married. They not married. He needs your password.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Like y'all just dating. And he needs your password on your phone.
That's a problem. A little boy did that to my daughter. Wanted her Instagram password so he could see who was DMing her. I said, girl, leave that little boy alone. He crazy. He an Ike Turner in training.
How old?
She was in the 6th grade when this happened. This was last year. Yeah, and he tried to have some girls jump him. He was the baby. He was a little the baby.
No, ma'am.
Wow.
Because I called his grandma. He stayed with the grandma, so I found out because I was like, let me listen. let me tell you what ain't gonna happen to this one over here.
If you're starting out with a foundation of untrust, to where you just dating and you just starting to get to know somebody, and you want the passcode to my phone, it ain't gonna happen. And you probably won't get a call back. That'll probably be the end right there. You gonna get sent back to the friend zone.
Because why do you need to see what my conversations are?
And now I'm wondering, are you controlling?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you have to have a sense of control over me or the relationship? That's a big red flag.
Patrice said, "No, sir."
All right,
That's a big red flag.
I have another red flag for guys. Y'all get into an argument and she thinks it's cool for her to put her hands on you.
That's a no-no.
Guys.
That's a no-no.
I don't even.
It's common, but it's still a no-no. And I'm saying it as a woman. You don't put your hands on nobody.
Mm-mm. My grandma told me, if you raise your hand to a woman, child, man, dog, cat, you need to be prepared to get hit back. Period.
Amen. That's just how it goes.
I ain't gonna tell you what my dad said to me, because in high school there was a female who put her hands on me. I'm not gonna repeat what he said, but
why not?
Because he was like, dog, if she put her hands on you, then she ain't a girl no more.
My nephew had that problem in school, and he was just like, I was raised not to hit women, and I'm like, damn that. If she felt like she big enough and bad enough to try to attack you, and I mean, let's not get it twisted. We know some females with some hands.
Right, and it's just over some words. Like
some
you ain't put
some
your
females with hands.
I'm just saying, with some real hands. I got some aunties that fight like men. So I'm just saying, you know, you get a girl who get up on you and beat the hell up out of you, and you gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna touch her. I'm not even gonna grab her by the shoulders and move her to another space so she can stop hitting me. Nah, no. If a woman is going to get up and try to hit a man and beat up on a man, I'm sorry, sis. Don't be mad if he pop you one good time to stop you from hitting him.
Right.
And I don't condone abuse in any type of way, male or female.
Yeah.
All right. So there's one red flag I do. You're in a relationship. Look, I Googled this stuff.
You Googled red flags.
I appreciate you being honest, though. This is
Google red flags. If you Google red flags, you're in a relationship.
What if she tries to put him on fire?
Yeah, like Shawnee did.
No. Well, that's a whole different level. With Shawnee's a different level, and we love her.
You have to know what happened before that. But he never put his hands on me.
There's no context. We don't need context.
He never put his hands on me. Let me be clear. My kid's father has never ever.
It is context, but I was saying that in the beginning. But the baby is just an asshole. But listen, friends of the opposite sex.
Friends
if they have.
Where we going?
Now, mind you. I don't like you having friends of the opposite sex. But you know the type of hypocrite I am?
Yeah.
Because I'm talking to two women that I talk to
every day.
And who can call my phone?
Now at 3 o'clock in the morning.
And I put you on speakerphone. I put you on speakerphone. I do put you on speakerphone. Let's go like bap. There it is. But friends of the opposite sex, it's tough because y'all do know dudes are different when it comes to being friends with females.
So my best friend is a male, Mike, and I was in a situation where I was dating someone, and my friend needed to come stay because something was going on at his house. He needed to come stay at my house for a week.
Wait, is he gay? Preference it by is he gay or not?
Okay, he ain't gay.
He's straight heterosexual dick.
Straight heterosexual. Let me put that out there. Shout out, hey Patty. He is straight heterosexual. He gets much, or back in the day he did.
I can't.
And so
no, I can't. No, you can't.
I learned to let the guy that I'm dating know, like, yo, I got brothers. It's certain, and I got frat brothers who are like this to me.
Oh my God! No,
you can't tell me that they can't stay the night if they need a place to lay their head. That's just how it is.
That's a
That's
lie.
how it is. If you think I'm gonna let my friend,
That's
if you think I'm gonna let my friend or my special,
that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a
let
lie.
me tell you. Let me tell you something.
Does
If
he
you
have a
think
wife,
I'm gonna,
Stacey's ex? Does your best friend have a wife?
no, well now he's engaged. He's dating someone. But back then, he was just dating someone, and he had a situation, and he needed a place to stay. And I was like, look, my couch is always open.
No, Mo, listen, Mo.
What's
Listen.
wrong with that?
We're not gonna agree, but we're gonna keep this civil.
Okay.
I know I can lay on your couch
Mm-hmm.
or Shawnee's couch
Mm-hmm.
anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
we
back in
hope
the
that you
day,
don't
Mike.
What I'm saying
actually.
is in a
Mm-hmm.
relation, if you guys are in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not putting that pressure on y'all.
You
That
don't
is
have
so
to.
no,
My
but I'm
friendship
not
with you goes beyond that.
no,
So you don't have to. I'm
but
telling you
I
what's
know,
going to happen.
but Mo,
Mm-hmm.
let's just say you're in a relationship with a
Mm-hmm.
dude that truly loves you
Mm-hmm.
and you guys are having a great relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know how selfish it is for me to be like, I'm gonna stop by and lay on your couch at 3:00 in the morning when I know I got a
No.
whoa. When I got a heterosexual dick. Like it's not no, because y'all not gonna do that to me.
Mike, when
But
when you
if he
were in your
loves
drunken
me,
stupor, right?
Guys.
At three
You are
o'clock in the
both
morning, I'm gonna look
wait.
at you like you crazy if you my man and you're gonna allow my friend to get behind the
Mo.
wheel because
Oh,
he got a dick. What?
but
No, we're
Mo,
not doing that.
but
He's getting on
Mo,
the couch.
but
You
Mo,
could be mad and we'll talk about it when my friends
yes,
sober up and leave. Because
yes,
now we
but
got a different issue.
that was
Don't even
that
make
was the
sense.
dude's choice. That was the dude's choice. As a grown man, listen, as a grown man, if you walk around that house and I'm drunk, if I'm that drunk,
Mm-hmm.
I probably want to stick it in you if I'm a
Fact.
heterosexual man.
Fact.
And if a fine ass woman is laying on the couch, like and is sitting there, and I go like, well, just lay, and she horny as hell. Like it's kind of like I get what you're saying. We want safety. We want safety.
Mm.
yeah.
But then guys,
But it ain't at all costs.
well, I'm not keeping. Okay, you and Shawnee might be the two exceptions that
Yes.
Stacy would be like,
Sheree, it's
okay.
about trust.
What is
You
Sheree
you two
saying?
would be the two
Mm-hmm.
exceptions that Stacy would be like, oh, they got drunk and they laid in the couch. But I'm not. I'm
I'm
calling you.
not saying everybody gets
I'm
that
calling,
pass.
but you can call an Uber and send him home and get him home.
There are
But
certain
this is the
people who are in
thing,
my life.
like
I'm not doing that too.
what I do is if somebody is, coming in that space and they think they want to be a part of this with me, I let them know. Let me explain something to you. It's some people that ain't going nowhere. And
Mm-hmm.
so you can meet them, you can, talk to them, and these are my male friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to understand they are not going anywhere. They can call me anytime they want. If that's a problem for you, then you can make a decision right now.
But
And
Mm-hmm.
Shawnee,
that's just what it is.
the male friends have to respect. Real
Right. And
males
that's the
have to
thing.
respect. I'm not
Did
going
Sheree say
over.
they go out on dates? Like
They
is
that
Well,
this?
ain't
to
no
lunch.
date.
That's
She
not a
said they
date.
go
It's
to lunch.
lunch. They go to
I just
lunch.
read that. Like they
Like
Yeah,
like
but
they
see how your
Basil.
mind works. You
Yeah,
see how
that's
your mind
Basil and
works.
Sheree.
read it out loud, Mo. Let me just try to
He
process what.
says, me and
Yeah.
my boo have
Mm-hmm.
friends
Uh-huh.
of the opposite sex. He goes to lunch
Mm-hmm.
with them without me, and I go to lunch with
Mm-hmm.
my guy friends.
Yeah,
It's
that's the date.
understood that those were our friends before we got together. It's all about trust. I totally
Okay,
agree with that.
Yeah.
okay. Let's be clear. Stop bringing
Mm-hmm.
up before we were together.
Yeah, that's usually the line.
Well,
Let's
okay,
stop.
let me say something about
Wait.
Sheree.
No, no, no.
I met Sheree and Basil after they were married. I met Basil
Mm-hmm.
after they were married. And it was that way. Me and Basil would meet to talk about business, not to, be kicking it. But we all became really good friends.
And I understand that. And the reason why I say stop saying before we got together, because at the same time, I get it, but we still have to run this through the relationship radar.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
level of
So,
respect. There's going to be a
I,
conversation.
so what I'm saying
Absolutely.
is like, let's meet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
care who you knew before me.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
if I start bringing these chicks I met before you,
Randoms.
randoms that stayed, Because I got at least 60 chicks on the East Coast who claim he's like a brother to me. Bitch, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Well,
like y'all
you know who you can do that with.
No, but y'all be telling the truth. Y'all two be telling the truth. But there's a lot of people claiming, "Oh, he's like a brother to me." No, because if you drop the towel,
and they had sex with their brother
directly at your vagina.
I'm looking.
Stop playing with me.
Patrice said, "Ain't nothing happening, Mike, drunk or not. She got platonic friends. So no matter how drunk they all get, ain't nothing going down. She talking tough."
So
well, I'm sorry. There are certain people.
Hold on. Patrice, you ain't really been drunk.
I don't have no male friends that I want to screw. So
yeah, but you ain't really. I mean, Patrice, you ain't really been drunk. You don't. You've been drinking cute. There's drunken. You've been drinking
a little martini or something.
You've been drinking margaritas with umbrellas and shit in them. Because I tell you what. There ain't too many people I don't know that ain't woke up and been like, I do not believe what I just did. Ain't too many people. I'm not asking anybody on this show to testify. I'm just saying, ain't nobody asking nobody to testify.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, because if you drink enough liquor and you hanging out and y'all both attractive people, if y'all both attractive people, it can happen. It can happen when y'all wake up and be like, and y'all both agree this was the worst thing we've ever done. Y'all will both look at each other like, I don't understand what just happened.
We
and
do
it's
that.
Brown liquor, light liquor, and a whole bunch of shit that went on. And y'all taking pregnancy tests afterwards.
Oh, pregnancy test. I think that's a straight plan B. That's
a plan B. We go directly to CVS, Walgreens, or whatever, because we plan B in this, because we both want this to, we want to both forget about this. And I'll see you never, ever again. What was that last one, Jay? Oh, Bacardi. And
151 Bacardi.
Sex after we got together and we go to without each other.
They meeting friends now. They got opposite sex friends now. They meet new people and they hanging out.
Not a lot. They don't have no lot. Don't make it sound like that. No, Sheree and Basil are a beautiful couple.
God bless.
Yeah.
But you have to have a strong level of trust for your mate to be able to go out to I hollered.
No, drinking. No, they're like honestly.
Have a good day.
With the kids, she got a teacher.
Oh,
yeah, she's a teacher. Oh, congratulations! She got her master's too. Congratulations!
Wow,
yes,
nice.
Congrats!
And that's why you don't drink. That's why you don't drink.
And that's why.
And that's why, because you got common sense. The plan B is in effect. Y'all lucky the plan B wasn't really popping in the 90s, because I would have been reckless. All right.
He said he would have been reckless.
I have a red flag.
Well, go ahead.
Walking around the house, going to the bathroom with the phone in the pocket. Going to take a shower.
It's Mike's.
And taking your phone in the bathroom.
Well, I do that. I take the phone with me in the bathroom.
But you live by yourself, girl. I'm talking about if you married
even if I was in it, I take the phone in there because that's.
So you hold your phone. You don't leave your phone around the house.
Take a shower. You don't leave your phone in the bedroom.
No, because it a lot of times.
That's why
I read emails and stuff
in the shower.
Well, not in the shower, but if I'm in the tub, I take the phone.
Okay, so when you're in the kitchen and the cell phone's in the kitchen and you walk out the kitchen, do you go get the cell phone when you walk out the kitchen?
Oh, no. It ain't that serious. Well, if I'm going to the, if I know I'm being there for a minute, I take the phone.
I have watched people go upstairs to take a shower and then come back down, grab their phone, and then go back up. That's a red flag.
Maybe they want to listen to music. Why they?
Some music. I was just thinking that.
They got piped. Not when you got piped in music. Not when you got piped in speakers in the house.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
that is a red flag. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. I mean,
times I leave my phone around, so it's just, but I take my phone with me. Yeah.
Everyone takes their phone
everybody
to the
take their
toilet.
phone to the toilet.
I disagree, Shawn. I tell my son every morning, don't your phone gonna fall in the toilet.
No, I mean, but nowadays, I know what you're saying, Mo. But nowadays, like you take your phone in there if you gonna do a number 2 because you want to read, you want to have something, and then you take your phone in there because you
I
want
get
music.
it. But if you're in the shower, if you're going in the bathroom to take a shower, your bedroom is right outside of the bathroom. Why are you taking your phone into the bathroom with you to take a shower?
Well, I got a girlfriend that does that. Like
you got a girlfriend. I didn't even know you was eating coochie like that. For real. I'm playing.
Meow. Meow.
She talks on the phone while she's in the shower. She puts the phone in there and she'll have a full because I'll be like, girl, you in the shower.
I'm not mad at that, but we do understand there is a way that you act around your phone. Like I get that. Like that makes sense. But there is a way you act around your phone that is inappropriate when you're like, why the fuck? Like everywhere you go, like
you gotta pick up your phone and take it with you.
Like at a certain point, like in real life, at a certain point, when you take a shower, okay, guys, heterosexual men.
Good morning, Mighty Ivan Robinson. Good morning, morning. Go ahead.
Mighty heterosexual men. If you want to make your woman that you love feel secure, there are times you're gonna take a shower and you're gonna leave that cell phone right next to her. Like
if you ain't doing that, you could care less.
Face up, not face down, but face up.
Face up and leave it right there. And
look, I know jokers who doing stuff and leave the phone next to you.
No.
That's reverse psychology.
No, Shawnee, and you're absolutely right. No, you're 100% right. But you also have to let people answer your phone. And I can set up a call. Like Jay Black could call me and I can be like, yo, at so-and-so time, call, and I'm gonna let Stacey pick up the phone.
Or call from a block number.
I'm saying
that's how that gasoline got started in our house. Right there. That phone.
See, burning bed.
Oh, Shawnee, don't say that. Oh my God.
I'm just saying that was what happened.
Oh my God.
For those who don't remember the story, Shawnee put gasoline on her ex and was about to light him on fire.
She was one match from lighting his ass up. Literally.
Why are we telling this story?
Literally.
Why are we telling?
Because Action brought it up. He brought it up.
Action. Mind your goddamn business. Action. Don't bring that up. Okay.
A match away from being in jail for the rest of her life. She was a match away. That's what would happen.
Red flag. I'll give you another red flag. You get into an argument with your girl or your man or whatever, and they say something slick about one of your parents.
Like your bitch ass mama.
All right, the bitch ass mama is gonna get me locked up. But something slick, maybe not the bitch, but you're right, it could come up. But they say something slick about one of your parents,
like they didn't raise you right, or they start attacking your parents for your behavior.
Red flag.
Hold up,
you still hanging from your mama titty.
Red flag. If you already got kids and they say something about how you raise your kids.
Whew. That's a tough one.
Red flag.
Is it a red flag if the person doesn't necessarily care to have a relationship with any of your friends or family or anyone other than that person in a relationship? Is that a red flag?
They gonna try to isolate you. They gonna do it to baby.
No, I saw one of the other comments. One of the comments had mentioned about isolation. So I was just wondering.
In the psychotic? Who does that?
Crazy. Mike, look at
Who does that?
Mike,
you don't want to meet the family. You don't want to be.
Mike said he in a relationship with her.
No, who me? No. I wasn't even making that face.
About who? No. Yeah, the owl.
No. I'm protecting Jay Black. I'm protecting Jay Black. I'm not protecting me. I'm protecting Jay Black right now.
I ain't your mama. Oh, I ain't your mama when you could. I ain't your mama. Yeah.
Listen, when it comes to Stacey's family, her brothers are my brothers, and they brought. But if somebody tries to isolate you from. from their family. Oh, a red flag would be if when you got into an argument and they call one of their guy friends to talk.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's a no too. You don't do that in front of your mate.
Well, not in front of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been plenty of times. It's been
No.
plenty of times I done had to call Bink after something went down. I'd be like, look, man, help me.
Sometimes it's a saving grace for your ass, though. Sometimes it's a saving grace for you, for her to talk to another male to get a perspective to try to understand your ass. So
Okay, we're done.
You calling the guy about? That's why I just said that.
You
Like,
better
what's
not
wrong
let
with that?
you can't let your man know you did that. No.
It's been plenty of times I done had to hit Bink up and be like, bro, help me.
For advice?
You just
but he is like a brother. He is like a.
Are you still
like
with them
brother.
people? You still with them people you was asking advice for? Okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
I wish you would call another motherfucker to get advice about me.
It ain't necessarily about you. It could be about me and my behavior. It's kind of like when he called me about stuff. I just focus on, okay, well, you know that you are this way, and that probably caused this. But and that's the thing. You have to have real friends, people that are genuine and that are not.
Right. You're right about that.
That's the thing. You got to understand that.
Just don't let that other person know.
Right.
You never do it in front of them. That's disrespectful.
No, but honesty is the best policy. So don't let me know that you called Bink after me and you've been together for 6 months.
To discuss our relationship.
Because Bink said that you was tripping too. Shoot, Bink said you crazy too.
Oh, yeah.
you know that's gonna Bink set it off. Because everybody said the same things. Everybody think you crazy. It's you.
And that's what happens on a Tuesday when I put it in your butt and you be like, why are you doing this? Because Bink said. Shawn Robinson said, what's Shawn saying?
He said,
damn right, Stacey can't hang out with Sexy Mo or make a call to another. I will listen. I don't even get mad.
Stacey can't call me unless Mike's in jail, unless the girls is an emergency. Like what? Like we don't.
Hold up. I'm glad we brought that up. Jay Black made a comment. First of all, I'm not as bad as Jay Black because I know if Stacey called, like if Stacey was like, yo, he tripping. Like, we need you. Like, we need you. We need you now. Like, you got to come over. Like, I would get it. Like, I'd be mad, but I would get it. Jay made a comment, and I want to.
We got our guest next too. I don't know if it's going too far on me. We got Dave Anderson.
No. I want to know if you were serious about that. Jay was no. Bring him back up. Bring him back up. I want to know if he was. I'm so hilarious. I want to know if he was serious. I want to know if he's serious. Jay was like, if I die, we were talking, and he was like, if I die, I wish Mike would call Lady Q. I was like, I was so offended, but I ain't saying nothing.
What?
I was like, I'm just calling to see if I can help.
Do y'all need to cash at me? Because I know the nigga ain't had no life insurance. Y'all need to go fund me.
He was like, I wish Mike would call. You're dead. We're trying to help.
So what you gonna come back and haunt Mike if he called Lady Q?
To see if she need help?
Jay is Jay.
Oh my goodness. See, for every time I say that you have matured and come so far, I am reminded.
I'm sorry, I couldn't even hear what's going on.
Mm-hmm. You heard.
No, I want to know. No,
we gotta bring our guy up.
Are you serious?
Right, what are we
talking about? Are you serious?
Yes.
We move on.
Jay Black.
Are you serious?
Jay.
We move on. What are we talking about?
Jay.
We're talking about you being dead, and you told me not. You told me my son better never call Lady Q. Who else is gonna look out for her? Who's gonna look out for her? Except me and Stacy. Who's gonna look out for? Like, you're serious?
Oh my God.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying we got our next guest here. We got to talk about
Jay,
Kyle Rittenhouse.
You already know.
Matter of fact, Dave might have some red flags. Dave probably got some red flags.
Bring Dave up. Bring Dave up. Bring Dave up. Bring Dave up. Because we're gonna talk. You know what we're gonna do.
Good morning, Dave
Good
Anderson.
morning, Dave.
Good
morning.
Because Dave been listening. Now, Jay Black. Before we talk to Dave.
Oh, we moved on.
No, we're not moving on. How the fuck am I your I think I'm your best friend.
The best friend.
And you die, and you talking about he better not call Lady Q. What you think I'm calling Lady Q for except to help? So am I allowed to call Lady Q?
Mike, stop. Let's just move on.
Motherfucking crazy. Are you serious?
So
Are you serious,
wait.
Jay Black? Are you serious, Jay Black? Are you serious?
I'm trying to process what you're saying. I'm trying to process.
What is it a process?
The process. You said it.
Good morning, Dave Anderson. We got a lot to talk about this Kyle Rittenhouse case.
I'm going to bring you right. I
don't know what's going on.
I promise you, Dave. I'm bringing you right in. Jay Black, you're not serious for real.
What are we doing?
Answer the question, Jay.
Come on.
What are we doing?
We waiting on you to answer the question. That's
Answer the damn question.
I think Stacey should be the one to reach out and maybe if you're looking for like converse. I don't know. I think Stacey should be the one to make that phone call.
So even in your death, you are still a controlling fuck.
No.
Like let's just put it out there. Yes, you are controlling.
Why would you? No.
I think Stacey, like another female, are reaching out.
No. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely. We're really gonna get to the bottom of the Dave. I'm sorry, and thank you so much for.
Mike, we can't. Let's move on.
No.
My mindset is.
Do
just
you
different.
really believe?
Can I ask one question? Does 30 years allow me one question?
See, Dave got 30. That's right.
Dave, 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna give you the next question. Jay Black, do you really think on God's green earth that in any shape or form that I would call Lady Q and be disrespectful in any way, even if you were dead?
Be honest. Tell the truth, Jay.
What are we talking about? I don't like talking about stuff like this. I keep it moving. What are we doing?
Did you do something to me I didn't know about? Did you fuck a bitch that I didn't know about? Something you want to own up to?
Something you want to say?
Something you want to say that got your guilty conscience?
Oh, he owed me one. He gonna get me back for that one. No.
Something I need to know.
No. I'm playing. We good.
All right, Dave. We good. All right, Dave. All right, Dave. What's your question?
If because I came in late, if Jay Black dies, he doesn't want you, Michael Shawn of all people, who've been with him in 3 different markets, to check on his wife to make sure she doesn't have anything she needs because he's afraid that you're going to smash her.
First of all,
while he's in the afterlife.
We don't use
Spawn.
Wait, we don't use those words. Smashing, we don't use those words. We don't use those words.
Trigger words, Dave.
No. Hey, we don't.
You done triggered a whole argument after this show.
We don't. First of all, Dave.
Who's thinking that? Why was that even a thought?
Like, we don't use
I'm trying to get the lay of the land. I don't know.
No, we don't use those words. Me and Jay Black have unwritten rule that we don't use words like that when it comes to the women that we love. We don't use smash. We don't use anything like that.
You ain't gotta give them examples. You ain't gotta give them no examples.
We don't need nothing. That's why I was like, call her. That's what we do. But let's just say if I die and Jay Black calls Stacey and says, "Is there something you need?" I have no problem with that. I have no unless Jay did something that I don't know about.
Jay?
Nah. Jay ain't got that. He's a great many things. He's not that.
Stab him in his bad shoulder.
Exactly, Dave.
I am not gonna live up to the stereotype that Puerto Ricans stab people. Like you went right for the like just
right for the knife. See, I don't live by. everybody says things are stereotypes. No, they're not. No, they're not.
No, they're true.
No, they're not.
No,
That's
they're
true.
not. No, they're not.
I ain't never met a Puerto Rican without a knife. I'm gonna be 100%.
Exactly. No, they're not. Because my grandfather gave me a knife, and I was in the 3rd grade, and he put it right in my sock. So they're not. It's not a stereotype. It's not. All right. What we got, Dave? On?
So we should get Dave on the IG. So whenever I drop off, I drop.
My bad.
So yeah, I'm gonna drop Dave so you can go and join IG. So you and Mike can have this debate or conversation.
I'm disappointed in you, Jay. I'm disappointed.
Well, what are you talking about?
No,
good morning, Claude. I said good morning.
Pause. I'm gonna say pause. You hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings. No, you hurt my feelings. You did. No, you hurt my feelings. No, Jay, you hurt my feelings. No, you did.
You're not gonna say sorry, Jay?
No, he's not. He's not. You hurt my feelings.
He's never said sorry.
No,
my wife said, "Oh wow, it was a bad dream." I gotta tell my wife I was dreaming. It was a weird dream. It's 4:00 in the morning. I just saw she texted.
Was that before or after you looked through her phone?
Wait. Before we get to Dave, you had a bad dream and that's why you checked her phone.
Yeah,
you checked her phone.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed it, Dave. You missed it.
Can we move on? I just realized it was my fault. I saw the text.
You checked her phone because you had a bad dream?
You missed it.
Yes, he did. Yes,
I just wanted to see what's going on.
He did.
Dave, I have a question, and I don't know if you can explain this. And I said this on stage, one of my comedy shows, and I had to admit to this. I don't know what the fuck an NFT is.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what an NFT is. I don't know how pineapple. I don't know how I invest. I don't know what an NFT is and what do I do with it?
Okay, so let's back this up. You do know what an NFT is. You're just not used to it in that form. If you have children, you know what an NFT is. For example, if you have a gift card, right? Yes. That gift card has a certain amount of money on it, but you also, when you bought it at CVS or wherever you bought the gift card, you had to pay like a $5 fee in addition to the amount that you're putting on the gift card, right? Mm-hmm. So then that gift card is then redeemable for a certain amount of cash. If I take a picture of that gift card is worthless. You see what I'm saying? It's the actual gift card. It's the actual gift card that is worth money. So an NFT is a non-fungible token. Mm-hmm. Meaning if I take a drawing, right? And I put it on the blockchain and I say that if you have this drawing, you can get $10,000 worth of coaching from me. You can get flown first class to any of my live events. You can be in my inner circle boot camp. You can get private dinner with me and my entire team, right? That's the first time that this damn phone keeps blocking out. That's the first time that anybody can use that NFT. Now, the NFT in and of itself can be resold an innumerable amount of times.
Oh, right? You're killing me. Oh my God, my head's about to explode.
No, this is quick. This is
I'm still bugging, but I'm sorry, I'm slow. No, go ahead, Dave. No. You're doing
so it can be resold. For example, like Michael Jackson, when he was going to do the O2 Arena, people had two options when he died. They could get a refund, or they could keep the tickets from the O2 Arena for the show that never happened because of the protocol. Now, you can have those tickets. You can be the original owner of those tickets, and you can resell those tickets over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. The difference is, if you were to put those tickets up as an NFT and then say that you had some other Michael Jackson memorabilia, some other type of experience, maybe a meet and greet with the Jackson family, the first person gets that. Everybody else gets a copy of those tickets. And you get up to 30% of the resale value of each of one of those transactions. So when Tory Lanez sold his album for $1 and only minted 1 million copies of it,
right?
Mm-hmm. The resales went crazy. And of that resales, Tory Lanez, or the white people behind Tory Lanez, got up to 30% for each one of those resales.
Okay, so
does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's getting clearer. So with the Tory Lanez situation, let's say I bought one of his albums for $1.
Mm-hmm.
So I have it now. Now, how do I sell it? How do I get the resale? What do I do?
Okay, so at that point, it would be on your wallet. You have a crypto wallet.
Right,
there's a bunch of them, right? There's crypto. There's a bunch of different crypto wallets, right? So whatever, like if he sold it, if he minted his NFT, meaning created his NFT on the blockchain using Ethereum as the financial cryptocurrency for that thing, then there's certain things there. So that's how you would resell it and make money. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's basically, but you sell it. You can pick different things that you can sell it through, like different companies. So it's like there's Netflix, Hulu, and stuff like that. So you pick NFT company that you sell it.
Right,
through?
like I'm mine's in development right now because the thing of it is, and I've been trying to tell people this for years. You had all these folks popping up on the internet saying, "Oh, I'm a Bitcoin expert." I'm like, you're a fool. Like to be a Bitcoin expert is to be like, I'm in the LeBron James business, and while LeBron James is profitable, the real money's in the NBA. Right? So while Bitcoin is a profitable cryptocurrency, if you got in, at like 30 cents a coin, the real money's in the blockchains. It's in the means of production, not the performer. Does that make sense?
It does. It just makes me it still makes me feel dumb.
Oh, no, it makes me feel dumb, and I do this for a living. Like, it's a lot of steps.
Do y'all understand everything that he's saying? Like, I'm getting
absolutely not. I don't. I'm gonna be honest.
Let me try it a different way.
For a little while, but then I get lost.
Let me try it a different way. Imagine you have a child that still goes to Chuck E. Cheese like mine does, right? I give Chuck E. Cheese, the company, $40. They give me 2 pizzas, the drink, and then I get tokens and a card to ride all the rides. Okay? I can then take that card and give it to my brother who has a daughter, my niece, and then she can ride whatever's left on that. Do you see what I'm saying? But you're not getting the pizza, you're not getting the soda, because we're eating that right now. But the card is still good for some rides, right? And say my niece doesn't want to ride a bunch of rides. Maybe she's scared of the animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese. My brother can then sell that card to somebody else.
So when he sells the card to somebody else, when that person buys it, what is the worth? Like, what can they do with that card? Like, he bought this is a good example. Like, this is perfect.
That's where I get confused. This part right here.
So then when he buys it, why is it worth something when he buys the card from Chuck E. Cheese that you already had?
Because those things go up in value. For example, John Lennon in 1980, maybe 1979, did a picture of himself and Yoko Ono, just a doodle, on a napkin. Because he's John Lennon, that's worth millions of dollars. So imagine that John Lennon died in 2022, right? And imagine that he had minted that napkin drawing as an NFT. The copies of it are still worth something, just like when an artist puts out a certain amount of prints and then signs a certain amount of prints. The print is still worth something. It's not worth as much as the original, but it still has value because it's an actual signed print from the artist.
Do you own any NFTs?
Of course I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we already know.
Like, what NFTs, like one particular one that you feel is valuable? Which one, if you don't mind sharing, which one?
No, I don't mind sharing. I have Gary V, a buddy of mine who's an entrepreneur. He has these things called V Friends, right? And the only way to get into some of his like live conferences is to have one of these. So I have a couple of those. I have a couple of just like random, like I have a John Cena NFT because I'm a wrestling fan. I have an Undertaker NFT. And like the first one was $20,000, right? But it comes with like ringside seats at WrestleMania, meet and greet with John Cena, that type of stuff, right?
So you paid $20,000 for one.
Come with like, say that again, Jay Black.
You paid $20,000 for one NFT?
No, I'm crazy, not stupid.
Okay.
What did you pay?
I paid $500 for I paid $500 for the NFT. It came with like a T-shirt, signed autograph, like John Cena wristband, stuff like that. But yeah, there are people who will pay $20,000. There's NFTs that have gone for millions.
So Business Billy, real quick, where do I go if I had 500 and I want to buy NFT?
There's a bunch.
Where do I go and what would you suggest?
Okay, So you got to look at which NFT marketplaces make sense to you, right? And for what you want. There's like you're into sports, so the NBA Top Shot marketplace would be phenomenal for you,
Right.
right?
Okay.
Because that's something that you actually care about. So all of the teams, that the Mavericks, the Spurs, the Sixers, everybody in the league has certain NFTs, and some of those NFTs come with certain perks. Some of them are just collector's items. It's like when people take like when I go to WrestleMania, I usually try to sit ringside because I can get the seat.
Right.
You can take the seat with you because that seat.
You can take the seat?
Yeah, ringside seats you take with them. Like, and they're comfortable too, bro. Imagine a folding chair, but like soft like this.
But you can take the seat?
Yeah, you can take the seat. And the seat will resell.
Carry it right out.
You carry it right out.
Oh wow.
Because they're folding chairs, but they're heavy duty folding chairs. They're soft. And then if you're close enough, you can get somebody to autograph them. Like I've got one from MVP from like 2008 when I was still in Dallas. I've got one from MVP. It's in storage right now. I got it from WrestleMania that was either in Detroit, like WrestleMania 23. And I got him to sign it when he came and I was doing Ricky Smiley show. So I got him to sign it. So that goes up in value. So there's a bunch of different marketplaces depending on what you like. There's Nifty Giveaway, there's Super Rare, there's Rarble. CryptoPunks are crazy. So CryptoPunks are sort of like garbage pail kids, for lack of a better term. But like, yeah, for you, I would go NBA Top Shots because there's things there that you would like. Imagine basketball cards or baseball cards that have certain value. Like what is a picture of Jackie Robinson worth? Not much. A picture of Jackie Robinson's rookie card, though? Oh, yeah, 2.8 million.
So wait, so what did you suggest Mike spend his 500 on so I can do the same thing? What did you say?
Say that one more time, Jay Black.
What did you suggest to Mike buy for that 500? What did you suggest he spend his 500 on? Was it a certain one?
He can go and get any one of those NBA Top Shot Marketplace cards. That's what I would do. Or I would wait to find out who's minting a hot thing. Like there's a bunch. Like if you were to go to Nifty Giveaway, right? And you can look to see who's getting ready to mint what. And what'll happen is you can start to bid. The other thing that you could do if you really wanted to get freaky with it is to like I would do Takeover Legends NFTs.
Oh wow! Hey, thanks, John Doe, for buying a badge. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. How do we do that? Like, NFT. I don't even know Takeover Legends are on NFT. Like, how do you do that?
Okay, so say for example, Jay Black's wife makes like T-shirts for you guys, right? Well, she could take a PNG, which is a photo file that's high quality and does not have a background on it, and she could give you that, and then you guys could turn that into an NFT, and then that NFT could come with certain prizes and things of that nature. And then after those prizes are up and that thing gets resold, then it becomes, whatever. Like let's say you got a VIP or a Patreon, they can get like, free 1 month memberships to your Patreon, whatever the case may be. Like it's your imagination is what makes it.
That's right? What's up.
So if Lady Q did like 50 minted bobbleheads of Michael Shawn, right, and labeled it the Takeover Legends, could that become an NFT? Pretty much. Well,
NFT is pretty much digital, but the bobbleheads could be an incentive on that digital currency.
Okay, right.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. So it's just basically all digital content, like music, art. Okay.
But you can use it to redeem things. Treat it. Imagine like it's a digital coupon. So there's this guy. I think his name is Blue, and he spells it 3LEU, right? And relatively unknown artist. None of you could sing one of his songs. I got money on it. But that man's a millionaire because he sold his album as an NFT.
Wait a second. My cousin Claude said, and Dave, tell me if she's right.
She's 100% right.
A VIP table at Mike's comedy show could be an NFT with swag bags upon attendance.
Yeah. So for example, what you would do is you would have Lady Q mint a VIP pass. That VIP pass gets sold on the blockchain, and then they redeem it. And here's how you stop fraud. This is the best thing about it, and this is why I'm trying to get Black people into the NFT space. This is how you stop fraud. One thing that has plagued the Black and brown communities when it comes to our content and when it comes to our artistry is bootleggers. You can't bootleg this because it has to be in your wallet. If it's not in your wallet, it don't matter if you screenshotted it. It don't matter if you went to Kinko's and took a picture. None of that matters. If it's not on your wallet, you don't own it.
Sequisa said, if you have a Michael Shawn bobblehead, it would have to be able to scream at folks.
Thank you, chosen to be. Thank you, chosen.
So, I love you. Fuck you, Sequisa. Fuck you.
So Dave, so could we hire somebody to manage that and to do all that for us? And then is there some people as businesses out there that can take that?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I spent a lot of money I really shouldn't have spent, but I'm building out my own NFT marketplace because I want a piece of everything that comes through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like and it's because I'm gonna be honest with you. It's because damn, they didn't kick me off of IG, y'all.
Yeah, me too. I just was about
y'all
to say,
talking that talk. You can't educate black folks.
Every time I turn on Instagram, it's blocking me.
Said you could screenshot some of your guests and have pictures and sell them as NFTs.
My point in saying all of that, right, is you want to be able to create the means of production. Like you want to be able to have a place where people can go, because what happens is everybody else gets a piece of it. So Tory Lanez sold a million copies of his album, right?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? The folks who minted that bad boy are going to get the majority of that money.
So I had someone inbox me and basically said that they deal in crypto currency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she's a full-time binary trader and crypto enthusiast.
Real quick, Mo, I'm sorry.
How does that?
Everybody send the thing so I can put you on IG Live.
Okay.
Go ahead.
How can you tell me how that works? Because I know you said Bitcoin, like you made the analogy between Bitcoin and the NFL versus being a LeBron supporter or whatever. Can you give us like the basic level explanation of that and how that would benefit us?
I don't understand the question. Go ahead. Break it down to me like I'm stupid because
No. Oh no, you're far from.
And Dave, send that to the IG if you can.
Yeah,
you're far from that. She said that she is a binary trader, a full-time binary trader and crypto enthusiast. And she uses binary trade. She uses Bitcoin to do binary trade.
Okay.
Can you explain to me how that would profit me?
I can't say. I don't know her level of experience. When somebody's a Bitcoin enthusiast, I'm a basketball enthusiast. I can't go one-on-one with LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what she does. I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. Like everybody and their mom, is an expert. So basically, they're trying to predict what's going to happen. So any type of binary trading basically comes down to what you think it is, X's and O's. So she's gambling as to where things are going to be and how that's going to shape out. But that's a Bitcoin, again, is the performer. The blockchain is the producer. So NFTs are on the blockchain.
The blockchain is the record label.
Yeah, the blockchain is the record company.
Record company.
Right?
Okay.
So so the blockchain is a record company. Bitcoin would be the record label, and the artist, would be the NFT. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I'm starting
to make
I'm
sense.
starting to get this. Business Bully. What is your IG? Maybe I'm missing it.
No, I got it here. I had to switch to my other one because
and Mo, I can't seem to.
I'm here.
I don't see you.
I'm gonna request again.
Yeah, do it again because I can't see you.
I just requested.
Yeah, me too.
So this is hilarious because this NFT is the first time. Honestly,
I just want to hire. We should just hire somebody. That's what I'm saying. It's too much.
No, we hired Dave.
Well,
right here.
Oh, perfect.
I'm somebody.
Yeah.
I thought they got so many clients, so much going on, and I'm like, he ain't gonna manage all this.
He's been
Why
trying.
don't he want me to make money? I don't understand what I've
ever done. It's done. Let's do it.
What's your IG?
Business Bully TV.
Okay.
He just said that he's been trying to get people of brown skin like you, Jay Black, into this for years, and he's trying to really promote this.
Yeah,
he has a business.
So what's the next step? We just meet after the show then to really get it going.
Yeah, we'll meet after the show. Like it takes a while to build out an NFT marketplace. A lot of these people who are saying, "Hey, I can mint your stuff," they're using a third party. I didn't want a third party. I want to be able to like. It's like, you know how people say, I have to go see the underwriter. I got to go to the bank. I'm the bank. Like that's just it.
Okay, so
Crazy kills me every time.
Crazy, like, I am somebody. I'm thinking Dave too busy for us to do that. Like, but that's perfect.
No, I mean, but
30 years, dog. 30 years.
But I know
bro.
you got a lot going on, and
I always have a lot going on. Bro.
I would love to debate Dave, but Dave has never said he was too busy.
You're right. No, he just met with me and my wife a couple times, and he made time. Yeah.
One thing he's never been, he's always like, if you want to meet with me, I'm down to meet with you and everything like that. So,
we have somebody from Paraguay. Oh,
so the Bitcoin is like getting a full tank of gas years ago for 79 cents a gallon, and now selling that same full tank of gas to your neighbors for the per gallon price of $3.10 a gallon. Do math, but it's on thousands of wow.
That's it.
Well,
so you buy low and sell high.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna speak to you offline about this because I do want to learn a little bit more.
It's the only listen. Here's the thing, right? And this is what I try to tell people. Like, while gold is the most stable and appreciating physical financial aspect, dollars in and of themselves, will rise and fall. And anytime the government gets ready, they'll just print out some more money. You see what I'm saying? Like when we talk about cryptocurrency and we talk about NFTs are only going to go up in value. Then you have to start looking at other things. For example, like what's happening with Zucks. That's not coincidental. Like I'm gonna need everybody in here to go watch the new Blade Runner. I'm gonna need you to go watch Ready Player One.
Why?
Because what's happening now, go watch WALL-E. If you've ever seen WALL-E, the Disney film, people are going to start becoming more sedentary, right? And I'm not going to get into, tinfoil kufi conspiracies, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing, and I'm glad y'all are taping this, because in 5 years, I'm going to be 100% right. You're going to see more people working from home. Not like we're working from home now, but in actual virtual spaces. That's why Zucks made sure you could bring in your desk. You can bring in your couch. You can literally scan your couch and put it in the Oculus right now. So you can sit on your couch while sitting on your couch, and you can work from home. But there are people who can come in and monitor absolutely everything. You're going to be able, Nike just bought a space in the metaverse. Right, you've got all of these companies. McDonald's has bought space in the metaverse. You're going to be able to buy Big Macs in the metaverse and then get Big Macs in real life. Like this NFT thing is not slowing down. You remember when we were at 103.9, Mike, and everybody was talking about, yo, I got to get an email address, and we was like, what's the email address?
Email.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have one now? You see what I'm saying? 30 years later, the whole game has shifted to such a way where as though it's like it's uncommon for you to not have an email. That's what NFTs are going to be. And people are going to start expanding themselves beyond that and creating more live experience. And so what Zucks did was call it the metaverse so that nobody else can call it the metaverse. But there's going to be competing metaverses, but Zucks is going to make sure he has the main one.
It's kind of like when Apple came out with FaceTime. And then now you have all different types of versions of being able to.
Now, how long has this been around? It's been around for a while now, or is it just now starting to
for example, here's and this is a business move. If I can't beat it, I'll do everything I can to buy it. Right? That's what Zucks does. He couldn't necessarily beat Instagram, so he bought it. Right? He couldn't buy Snapchat, so he copied it and made it a feature. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
No, continue. I'm sorry. My bad.
So with Oculus was a separate company. Zucks bought it because he understood VR was going to be hot. And what society does and what the media does is there's a thing called cultural lagging, which means I'm going to show you something so much that by the time it actually comes to be, you're okay with it. They were talking about laser tag in the 1980s. Now there's laser tag arenas all over the place, and ain't nobody bats an eye, right? They were talking about diseases and apocalypse and mass stuff. Now, COVID, not too many people bat an eye. It's the same thing with getting people used to the idea of conducting business in a virtual space. And while people who are older will say, oh, that's for kids. It's not. Everybody said Facebook was for kids. It's not. Everybody said Snapchat was for kids. It's not. If Snapchat was for kids, why does Vogue spend $1 billion a year on it? Like, we got to start looking at where the money is.
And Dave, with the wallets, the NFT and the wallets and stuff like that, and let me try and say this correctly, because I do research when I'm bored. Is this going to make poor people even poorer because they don't have the education to know about this stuff?
Absolutely. But here's the thing. All it takes is one. All you need is one person in your family to mint something that pops. And you just don't know. Like, I'll give you a better example. There's this kid named Ryan. Ryan does toy reviews. If you've got a little kid, you know who Ryan is. Ryan makes $30 million a year reviewing other people's toys. He does not have a product to sell other than Ryan. Ryan is the product.
Brian is the
you
product.
See what I'm saying? All you need is one person to create something that everybody wants, and it's on and cracking. It's that simple. Like, you know, I'm working with I'm working with Styles P. I'm about to try and create some NFTs for him. Same thing with Havoc from Mobb Deep, because these people are cultural hip hop icons, and it only makes sense. Same thing for Nana Lewis, all these other people.
You have I guess you got to keep going. You're investing in things, but if it doesn't pop, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, right? You got to try something different. Like,
not necessarily. It took Bitcoin 8 years to pop. Some things you just hold on to and you leave it there, sort of like a 401k or a Roth IRA. Some things you just leave there and let them appreciate over time. For example, I've got an autographed Stan Lee something somewhere that I'm never selling.
So my son would love you. And I didn't understand that whole world. My son has $400 Ninja Turtles, and he was breaking down the difference between the NECA Ninja Turtles versus the ones that you go and buy off of Target shelf or whatnot. And I was like, absolutely not. But then once I kind of versed myself on it, I was like, okay, I see that I paid $400 for this, but when you look it up around Christmas time, it's worth $1,000, $1,500, $1,800. People are paying for this one single Ninja Turtle. Damn it!
Absolutely, because it's about a thing. So, for example, like, I'll never let my 6-year-old play with my. No, you're smart for doing that, because when your kid is 65, that thing will be worth $100,000. That's what people don't understand, because people don't keep up with stuff. Everything that you see, right? This mouse, all of this is just trash waiting to happen to most people. But somebody's going to want a vintage wireless Apple mouse in 2056 just to say they have it. You know what a mint condition ColecoVision goes for?
Right. Or PlayStation. The first PlayStation. Yeah.
I brought an XFL. Remember the Football League XFL only lasted like a season. I brought a brand new helmet, still in the football, still in the box, brand new. I said, I'm holding on. I don't know why I've been holding on to this XFL football, but that may be something that can be an NFT.
Oh, it's going to be worth something next year. Here's why. So two things happened. Vince McMahon revitalized the XFL in 2019, and at the end of 2019, COVID
Keep talking, y'all. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
I got you. Have a black and mild. So Vince McMahon got victimized because they were running with it. It was on NBC. It was doing beautifully. He had some really, really good, strong draft picks that almost made the NFL. Some folks in the CFL, some folks that got cut who were like phenomenal practice team members from the NFL. So he was making a run for it. And then COVID happened, and he couldn't recover. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson bought the XFL. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, highest paid actor right now. He, like, the dude manages Superman. Like, I need you to understand. He bought the XFL, which means two things. Number one, the XFL is now black owned. Number two, your vintage original XFL football still in the box.
Still in the box.
I got really up in value. So yeah, you could take a picture of that football, mint that picture as an NFT, and then sell that football. Now, if you were able to get it to The Rock and get The Rock to sign it, the outside of it, right? like the box itself, not the actual football, then because then you still keep it in near mint, and then you have the actual owner of the XFL sign it. If you get Vince McMahon and The Rock to sign it, bro, a million, and that's the thing, you know.
So if I have comic books right now,
sure did.
Do I just take pictures of them, or do I just? Because if I still have comic books of like a Green Lantern first issue, then a Green Lantern fourth issue, do I still? Do I do the normal thing of like selling them, or do I do the NFT on them?
You would sell them. You would sell them.
Okay.
I wouldn't. If I had Green Lantern number 4,
I know you
which
got
is probably
that.
worth of like, if you got Green Lantern number 4, you're looking at $300,000.
Can you get that to me for my birthday, Mike?
Nah.
And see, like now when he said the comic books, because I used to do that. Now the NFT makes sense. Now I get it. It makes sense.
Right. So like that's what people don't understand. It's not just the thing in and of itself that appreciates in value. It's also the experiences that go along with it.
And this is going so fast forward. Like this is the first time, like physically doing stuff, I don't feel old. But technology wise, it's the first time that has made me feel like, God damn, this is going so fast that you almost want to tap out and be like, okay, I'm stopping here at Facebook. Like y'all got the rest of this, but you can't because you have to lead it into your kids and you have to keep evolving with it. You can't be stagnant in life anymore. There was a time when you could be a certain age and go like, all right, I'm not listening to no new music, but you can't do that anymore. Like you literally have to evolve in it. I do want to get back to the financial stuff, but I want to ask you, we had a whole show based on, it started with the baby and old girl. What's her name?
Danny Lee.
Danny Lee. And pretty
She's in
girl.
love. She's in love.
And but we wanted red flags. I let Mo. I didn't let bad word. Mo, Shawnee, Jay Black brother. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I corrected myself immediately. Are they red flags? If you had to give red flags, your top 3 red flags getting into a relationship, what would they be?
I'm a big believer in 3 things, right? I need to know how you were raised. I need to know what your previous relationships were like. And I also need to understand what your temperament is, right? If you don't know how somebody was raised and you don't understand, their mindset, and then you can't even understand their temperament. Because what tends to happen, and I tell this to people all the time, as a married man, I'll be the first to tell you, marriage is an institution, but as much as it is compatibility and love, it's financial. And anybody who thinks it's not financial is a complete and utter moron. I know Disney sold you on this, but if it wasn't financial, then the government wouldn't be involved. It wouldn't put you in a different tax bracket. It's such a cottage industry that nobody understands. First of all, you have to buy a license to get married, right? So that's step 1. Well, let me back up. You have to go and pay the De Beers Corporation, which is split up into about 15 different dummy corporations, because all diamonds that are naturally mined or conflict diamonds, make no mistake, right? So you got to go and pay for something that's essentially worthless, because they've told you for the past 100 years that diamonds are a girl's best friend, and you got to have 3 to 6 months of salary on that one ring, which is all lies, right? Because prior to 1920, it was pearls and emeralds. So now we've got the engagement ring. Then you got to do the setup. So now we've got all these elaborate engagement things. Then there's the engagement party, money. Then you got to go get the license. Then you got to pay the preacher. Oh, but before you even pay the preacher, you got to go to the wedding planner. So the wedding planner can coordinate everything. Then there's the banquet halls, which then charge 85 to 400% over what they would charge for me to just have a regular dinner with Michael, Shawn, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, and Shiny Scott. Right? Then not only that, you have to pay for the food. And oh wait, you have to have different options for people now, because some people don't like red meat, some people don't like fish, some people are straight up vegans, right? Oh, and then you can't be cheap, because then you have to have the open bar. Oh, now we've gotten all of that out of the way. Then we have to pay for the dress. The dress in and of itself, it was a regular dress. would be $100, $200 tops.
Wow.
These dresses go anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 and up, right? Then after all of that, then you got to have some place to go to get away from the party of the people who just came around for the free prime rib in the open bar. So you go on a honeymoon. So now you got beaches and sandals and then the airline. Do you see how everybody's in on this hustle?
No. The Dave.
Don't mess up my hustle though.
No, my bad, Mo.
No. And what you're saying, I've been saying what you're saying. I've been saying this for years. I just want to know. I just need to know your red flags. that you don't want to see.
No, just go to the courthouse, basically. Just go to the courthouse.
Everything is there. But red flags that you have to be in a relationship with somebody. 3 red flags that you go like, can't mess with you because of this and that. Because what you just said, I totally agree with. But 3 red flags.
Okay, so 3 red flags for me is ridiculous anger over dumb stuff.
Okay.
Bad credit.
Oh shit!
Bad credit is a red flag.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
I ain't mad at you. Go ahead.
Any type of like familiar drama, whether it's your parents, baby daddy, whatever the case may be. Like I can't deal with drama. That's me personally.
So when you see the baby situation, give me directly. How do you feel like he's instigating this girl, or how do you feel? I don't want.
I think that. To me, the baby's the new future. You know exactly who he is.
Yeah.
This man has assaulted fans. This man has gotten fights at airports. This man has, said things out of turn, personally and professionally. So at the end of the day, like I look at the baby and I'm just like, how did you not know this? Especially somebody who's been in the industry since she was 9 years old.
But her family disowned her. So she really doesn't have a support system. Right.
But this is a person who has penned and has made hit records. She's not broke.
No, but she's young and could be. I'm just saying this. I'm just saying this. I've manipulated people.
Of course.
And when you get them in their 20s, and you are the hottest person in the game, it is really easy to manipulate that girl. Like really easy. Like she was popping. She got on YouTube and kept working. And this dude is one of the hottest rappers in the world. And I kind of feel bad for her. Maybe I'm a sucker right now. But I really feel bad that she's getting played like this. And the way he was instigating her the whole time on the video, it was like he just kept poking at her. And then he called the girl a side bitch.
I mean, I think that's something that would trigger anyone. That's number one. Any female, you tell me that you saying side chick means that you're nothing. You was just something to do. And so I think that right there, he knew that was going to trigger her.
And that was mean and ugly because she was a side chick, you moved her in your house and you had a baby with her.
And you taking pictures, you posted up with her.
Yeah, her mom came out. Go ahead, Mike.
Action said her mom came out and said that was a lie, that they didn't disown her. So where are you right now when your daughter's in this situation?
Morning, Mels.
Hey, Mels.
Mels, what's good? I feel like the dog. I really, and I said it on our group text message. This is what I get for getting caught up in toxic relationships and literally having a bag of feelings. I really like my instinct is that this girl is really caught up in something she's not built for. And this dude is going to steamroll over her because she has nobody to defend her. And he's going to steamroll and be able to say shit to her that he would never. And it always bothers me. He's going to say and do things to her that he wouldn't do if Jay Prince was her uncle. He wouldn't do this.
Even toxic men shaking their head at this toxic behavior.
Well, I guess we got to cancel the baby.
And you know what, Shawnee? Hold up. This is the funny thing, Shawnee. The LGBTQ whatever,
plus.
They were ready. They were ready to cancel him on call. But yet this woman,
there you go,
is getting killed right now by him and getting manipulated. And I'm not for the cancel culture, but damn, where is the Me Too action now? Where y'all at? Oh, she's not a white girl. She's not a full white girl.
I didn't want to say it.
She's not a full white girl.
I didn't want to put that out there,
yeah,
but I'm glad you said it.
Like, yeah, well,
she half a white girl. But the Me Too ain't no hashtag Me Too, ain't no hashtag the baby, ain't no hashtag cancel. And I'm like, this girl is really on her own right now. Squeeza said, shots to Squeeza. That's why we need to teach the girls to love themselves. If she loved herself more, she wouldn't allow him to treat her like this. And this is why when I picked up my oldest daughter from work, I picked her up and I asked her, what's her opinion? Because I wanted to hear what she had to say. And when she went all the way in, I was like, thank God that she understands that this is not normal.
And this is a generation, you gotta think, this is a generation of social media kids, Mike. And a lot, like, I'm glad you're having these conversations with your daughter, because a lot of times they see certain behavior and think this is the model, this is the go-to. I aspire to be like the city girls. I see that all the time. Or if you ask a young girl who does she aspires to be like, it might be somebody off of Instagram. So to see this play out.
My oldest daughter said, so you gonna get pregnant by this dude knowing everything we've seen? And then I wanted to tell her, what you're saying is right. But it seems like no matter what happens, the real critique is always on the woman. It's like it's always the critique on her decisions, on what she didn't know. And I want my daughter to be like, no, Dad, how is she going to deal with somebody whose track record is this? How you going to allow yourself to be? But once again, and I said, I just don't want the critique to always be on the woman's mistake. And not the person who manipulated her or got her into this situation. So we had a long conversation.
The narrative changed though. Once you get simple assault charges, now it's no longer about you being the victim. Now you're the.
See, I don't believe, because I would have punched.
The narrative does change.
Yeah, but I would have punched him in his face. I would have punched. If a woman kept doing that to me the entire time in the house, I would have caught a charge.
But that's not how you handle it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, once again, him poking and poking,
poking the bear,
and
poking, and then he calls the cops on her. And once again, it's because there's no team to support her. She literally, when that phone went to his brother, and she said, this is when I really felt bad for her. When she pointed the phone at his brother and says, doesn't he call me his girl all the time? And the brother wouldn't answer.
And that's the thing. Like, dudes won't tell on dudes. Like, dudes stick together. That code,
they stick together.
There's no. I mean, when you say this, it's not. It ain't even that easy, because women don't. We don't have a support system. And like, I'm reading some of the comments, and Jay just said, not Jay did, but Mel.
Yeah, Jay Mel's right. Yeah.
Girls stay getting knocked up by these types of dudes. Okay, well, she wanted to have a baby. I mean, why do we have to get punished and talked about for our decisions that we made because we thought something was going to go a certain way? So we can't think shit. Then if we say niggas ain't shit, we don't want to be with niggas. Now that's a problem. But then, I don't see a group of men saying, you know what, we're not gonna deal with this. If you a man and you put your hand and you put your hand on a woman as another man, we're gonna deal with your ass. That doesn't happen. It's just okay. Women are bitches, and they be complaining and they be wearing us and stressing us. No, the baby needs his motherfucking ass kicked. Tory Lanez needed his motherfucking ass kicked. I get sick of hearing, who was this? Like Jay Prince and Kanye. We just talked about this. How if somebody do something to Drake Prince gonna show up. Why the fuck is you showing up for a grown motherfucking man? Show up for somebody that's weak, that cannot really protect themselves. Jay Prince, you down there in Houston, why you didn't show up for Meg Thee Stallion? I'm fucking sick of hearing about niggas talking about I'm gangster this, well, this person do that. They don't do a motherfucking thing. They don't do shit but talk shit and walk around and try to act like they bosses. Get with these fucking men that's fucked up and get them straight. Because when we do it, now we're wrong. If I pull my gun out and shoot a motherfucker that's scaring me, is you should have called the cops and that. No, fuck that shit. I got to protect me and my kids. Fuck y'all.
Well, I don't want to get caught up.
Not Jay and
Mike. I heard panic in your voice. I know what that means.
No, but I'm not. I don't want to get caught up in technicalities because they were dudes that really stepped up for Megan. But
didn't nobody put their hands on Tory Lanez? It was just a bunch of talk.
because
I said this. Men know how to talk to me. Y'all know how to talk to each other and get a message through for real without patty caking. But y'all know how to do that, but men don't do that. It'd be like, well, man, why you do that? Well, okay, just stay. No, it needs to grab that nigga. Motherfucker, don't do that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? We will fuck you up. We will put you 6 feet under if you put your hands on another woman. Do you understand me? Y'all know how to say that to each other, and it gets through. But me saying that as a woman is like, oh, she just going out. She just upset. She on her period. No,
there is
y'all got to do that.
Okay, and what everything you said was 1000% correct, except there is, and this is just technicalities. There could come out that Tory didn't do what everybody said he did.
And I don't care. It don't matter.
You can't go against Shawn right now.
Something happened. It's just like what Jay's saying right now. Well, he keep putting that thing up talking about, well, she got charged with something. This motherfucker bullied her. What was she supposed to do? What was she? Because I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna keep it a buck right now.
Who we talking about? Who we talking
about? The baby.
We're talking about the baby. We're talking about the baby. Okay, not Tory Lanez, the baby.
And you pull this motherfucking phone out on me while I'm half-ass naked. The camera might see me do some shit. I'm like, for real. Like, I don't know that I could have sat there and just been that calm. I probably would have sat there, baby, and I probably would have got knife. I would have did something because you're bullying me. And if he did that like that, it's some shit that he done did off that camera that we don't know about. That ain't the first time that he's acted like that with that girl. Ain't nobody put this little nigga in his place. And that's the problem. And I wouldn't care if he was white, black, Mexican, whatever. He's a little nigga. And we keep letting him, everybody keeps letting him do that. No, he needs to be dealt with. Not patty cake, not slapped on the hand. Not, oh, she crazy. Oh, that's funny. No. Sit that nigga down. He done already shot and killed somebody. So this nigga thinks he's invincible. I don't listen, Jay, please. Like, for real. That needs to happen. Men got to deal with men. Women we can't make y'all do a motherfucking thing. We can't make y'all do shit.
He has.
Y'all can make us do some stuff though, but we can't make you do nothing.
But this is why yesterday, when I got my bag of feelings about him, was based on him being a bully. Now, forget Tory Lanez, because Tory Lanez is a different subject, because he might be found innocent, but I'm talking about the baby. I see all the bully in everything in that live. He knows he got her where he wants her, and he feels he can say whatever he wants. But I will say this about the baby.
Yeah, J-Man.
When the gay community came at your neck, you folded.
He got quiet.
You apologized.
No, let's say it right. When them white folks came at his neck,
and told him your money
if
on
it
the
would have been
line.
black gay people, he wouldn't have cared. He would have kept on doing whatever. We gonna sit your ass down. You ain't gonna have no career. We gonna ruin you. And you know they can do one thing, and this nigga can be broke and never work again. We know this.
And the thing about the baby was, at the end of this whole thing, this is where I saw the bully in him. You got enough money to leave that house. If you're really saying what you're saying, you could literally just let her stay there and be gone. But you wanted to embarrass her and put your cell phone up. I'm not for cancel culture, but I did delete every baby song on my phone, just on my personal thing.
Really?
Because I know I've been a bully. I've bullied a female before.
Did you delete R. Kelly? Did you delete everyone else?
I don't have R. Kelly on my phone. I don't have R. Kelly on my phone. Because I'm not a hypocrite when it comes to music. I don't have R. Kelly. I don't think R. Kelly's as great as y'all all make him out to be. I'm not that dude. I've never been an R. Kelly dick rider. I've never been overly impressed by Step in the Name of Love. I've listened to his songs. He does have good songs.
I Believe I Can Fly didn't make you tear up.
I Believe I Can Fly was a great crossover song that a lot of people have made. So it doesn't mean that much. R. Kelly's never meant that much to me. Like, he's never meant that much to me. But I do know a bully when I see one, because I've been a bully. I've bullied females before. See, I don't come up here and say I see a bully because I know bully. No, I know a bully because I've been one. And he's a bitch for putting that phone in her face. Because if you really, all you had to do, if you got that much money, all you got to do is say, you know what, sweetie, stay right here. I'm out.
Yeah,
if all the money you said, I took her from another country. I always hated I Believe I Can Fly. Yeah, it's a crossover sellout song. I Believe I Can Fly is a sellout song.
Mills ain't got no bars either, so nobody rocking with the baby now. Okay.
No, but what I'm saying is, when
Michael
he
Jackson, no Michael Jackson.
Michael
either?
Jackson was proven innocent. Let's not get it fucked up.
I don't know. I'm just trying to remember everybody's names.
And Neverland got taken off of HBO, and
No
Oprah
Chris
had
Brown.
and
But
Oprah
we talking about men hitting women. We talking about men.
Well, that's Chris Brown, right? That was 2009.
And we talking about why women are not protected and why they can't. Why it can't change.
No, I never defended Chris Brown. I have a joke that says, y'all women kill me when y'all saying, girl, you better never let a man put his hands on you. If a man put his hands on you, you better leave. And then a girl goes, you know, I got Chris Brown tickets. Bitch, I'm going. You got me fucked up.
So what help does Danny Lee get? Because obviously she's in love with the guy. She's not leaving him. Like in her family.
No.
She needs support, right?
No. This is what I'm saying. It all goes back to her. It's not about her. It all goes back to what she needs to do. It goes back to this motherfucker. See, this is my thing. Even when I was talking to my daughter, it's about Danny Lee messing up her career. It's about Danny Lee doing this. It's about this dude.
That's because the societal norm is that the woman is the weak person.
And
so that's why
is why she's there, why she's still around, why she not leave. What? No. Wait. Let me tap this mic. Oh, you're supposed to be the man of the house. Oh, you're supposed to be the whole situation. Well, it's your responsibility to be like, if things are getting hectic and I have that much money, sweetie, stay right here. I'm out.
This is the thing, too. I don't mean to cut you off because people are quick to say that when a woman is in an abusive relationship, why didn't she just leave? Sometimes they can't. I know we sitting here talking Danny Lee's money and her situation, but we really do not know. We don't know.
No, we do know one thing. He manipulated the shit out of her. And then when he degraded her and called her a side bitch, he did that because he already has her brain like this. I've been that dude.
But you're saying it's his fault that is even though she controls her own self and her emotions and actions and staying or leaving, it's his responsibility to push her away and not let her stay in that violent. I thought each individuals that we're responsible for our own action. I'm just trying to understand your thought process.
Okay.
I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just
no. Do you want to do the show for real now? Do you want to do the show for real?
I'm trying to get because you're saying it's on the baby. It's on her. I thought it was on the individual.
Are you willing to
get support?
Are you no? Are you willing to do true transparency now? Are you willing to do that right now when I ask you these questions?
No, don't ask me. No,
he not.
Okay,
I don't know where you're going. I was just trying to understand how is it on him when she's the individual.
Willing to do this.
Get her support.
I'm willing to do this.
Get her family to have her know you come stay with us.
A woman's mind so crazy when I have the upper hand. I can make you believe anything I tell you when I have the upper hand.
Financially?
No, just let me finish. I can make you believe. I can make you believe that even though I'm knocking off bitches all over the place, that you're the person I'm going to be with. I can make you believe that even though you see it in your face, I can make you believe, even though you have a good job, but I have a better job because you're a singer, but I'm a big ass rapper. I can make you believe that even though these chicks are blowing up my phone, that you're the one person I'm going to be with. I can manipulate your ass to no end. And then when I got you right in the palm of my hand, I can destroy you by putting this phone up and saying she ain't nothing but my side bitch. Because technically you were, but I told you you weren't.
Thank you, Mike. You know what? Thank you for saying that, because so many men just won't admit that is the shit that they do. That is the game that is played. And we are built that way to want to be loved and want to be in a relationship. So when we are getting that from a male, that's what we want to hear. That's what we want. We believe it. But thank you for just saying, you know what? Sometimes this is how it be. This is what we do. You muted, Mo. You got yourself muted.
And when it come out in the wash, then see, I told you the bitch crazy. Because whatever he telling you, he telling somebody else. Then it's like, that bitch is crazy. Y'all see how she acting? She crazy.
And I'm not.
And then we be riding hard for a dude, and that's the situation.
What you say? I done ride and I done died. I done ride and I done died again. I done rode and I died.
I can't ride no more. My thighs tired.
And in the group text, and in the group text, I told y'all he's playing a very dangerous game.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say something. And I'll get in trouble for this. He's lucky she biracial. Because push a black woman to the point where you were pushing her that night and kept fucking with her that night and called her a side bitch to her face that night.
With other people in the house.
With thousands of people watching on that cell phone. And let me take back the biracial, because they crazy white bitches too. They're crazy.
They be killing them and hiding their bodies.
Yeah, they be killing them and burning the house and burning the bed. No, nah. So let me take that back. So I retract that statement.
It is a dangerous game, though.
But do you know the dangerous game?
It is.
Stacey is the most mild-mannered person I've ever met in my life. Let me put her on live and say she was my side bitch.
Ooh,
But now, if she,
I just get my black
like Jay Black just posted the simple. Jay Black posted the simple assault charges that she caught. Simple assault. I'm disappointed in her that it was a simple assault.
She should have.
Like, you're not encouraging it, but
I'm not encouraging it. But I said to other people that we were on Twitter, I was like, the baby ain't got no uncles. He ain't got no mentors. He has nobody older to be like, dog, you don't keep pushing a woman like this, because at the end of the day, it's going to get bad for you.
Let me tell you something. My grandmother, who I love dearly, God rest her soul, when I was younger, and I was mad at her for a long ass time behind this. Her and my grandfather got into it, and up until like right before she passed, she told me, "Let me tell you why I cut your grandfather that day." They was arguing back and forth. All I saw was him come out the room with a handful of blood, like she cut me. they was into an argument, and she said something about you ain't no man, and he said, "Oh, I ain't no man. If you want to know how much of a man I am, call, let's just say Flo, or call Justine, whatever the lady name he was smashing on the side." My grandmother took the doggone knife that she had up on the door and came across his face. If he hadn't did like this, he would have a long slash mark across his face. You poke the bear. You poke the bear and talk about you a side chick or you ain't. Come on. Everybody got a breaking point. Everybody got a breaking point. And he playing a dangerous game with that girl being in the house talking all that mess on live.
Now, Action put up a comment. He said a dangerous game is waking up from a dream. A dangerous game is waking up from a dream and checking your wife's phone.
Jay Black. Jay Black.
You're an idiot. Actually, you're an idiot. Straight idiot. I owe you one for that one.
For those who just came on, who were just watching it, Jay Black woke up from a dream at 4 o'clock in the morning, and one of the top 2 dead or alive loyal women. He woke up and checked his wife's cell phone for whatever reason.
Never share stuff with your friends because they just put it out there. They just don't want to let it go.
You shared it on the show.
You say, I'm mad at you. You made a big deal, so everybody's wondering now, what is Mike talking about? Never ever tell friends stuff that you may do that you're not proud of, and then and it backfires.
Okay, so you are admitting that you're not proud of that.
It's been 14, 15, I don't know how many years it's been. There's never been nothing. I don't know what's wrong.
I'll be right back. Hold on. Hey y'all, let's take a black and mild break. I gotta take this.
Okay, I'm not coming back because I gotta go.
She gotta be
changing her clothes.
She gotta go meet a man about a dog.
Are you changing your clothes, Shawnee?
No, this one I'm wearing on the plane. No.
Okay.
You want to play a song?
What I got on?
No, it looks nice. I was just wondering.
Operative word on the plane.
I'm sure you missed that call.
Did not say that she wasn't going to change.
Where you going? Where you going?
There.
I gotta go get us some money.
Listen, Mama gotta work. Mama trying to get us paid. I'm gonna need for you to
get that money
and let her do what she gotta do.
Drop, get out of here. And shout out to Sequisa for being honest. Thank you, Sequisa. She admitted that she had a dream before or whatever, intuitions or whatever, and she just felt like checking the phone.
Somebody a vaccination. No, I'm playing.
So thank you for being honest.
Give me 4 minutes and then we'll come back. Sexy Mo, get the allegedly ready and we can rock out.
Okay.
Yeah, get it ready. Why can't you get it ready?
Sure.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Let me find. I'll just play a song. I played a wrong song. Here we go.
We the worst records, baby. About to ruin another perfectly good song. Yep, true story. Used to date this girl. One night she got in my car. She just wanted to argue. She started talking bad about me. She started talking about my nose. Coming for me. I'm sensitive about my nose. So I had no choice. I had to make that walk. Make that walk. Walk your ass home, girl. Just keep going. Hope she get lost. Don't let me your thought. True colors. I never ditched a chick before. I apologize if you live too far, but I made that walk. Made that big walk. I guess you know where she's going. Yeah. Know you wanna fight. I can see it in your eyes when I picked you up at your front door. Matter of time, there's no reason for this fight. Tell me something I ain't heard before. Oh, I've been dealing with this shit, and it's about to be on. Damn. Stop talking all the shit. Oh, she won't. So I made that walk. Made that walk. Walk her ass home, girl. Just keep going. Hope you get lost. Don't let me your thoughts. True colors. I've never dissed a chick before. I apologize if you live too far, but I made that walk. Made that walk. I guess you know where she's going. Oh, nah. Clown my mom's hairdo when the couch is in the guest room. I'll make sure I keep her number blocked. Now it's time to play. Go out on a date. I'll be partying to 5 o'clock. Oh, I've often dreaming about it, girl. You ain't the one I want. I can't stop laughing, girl. Cause I made that walk. Made that walk. Walk your ass home, girl. Just keep going. Hope you get lost. Don't let me your thoughts. True colors are showing. Get out my car and stay out my car. You don't talk about my nose. I'm sensitive about my nose. We the worst records. Yeah, yeah. Made that walk. That'll learn ya. We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Shawn wears
Tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Shawn wears
tight shirts. To the gym or wherever.
tight shirts.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Shawn and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
He's back.
Oh! I had the live on. I was on the phone. I hope they didn't hear that, but okay. Oh, video ended. Okay. All right. Let me start all over again. All right.
Make that bitch walk.
Before damn.
The floor is lava. Allegedly it was Sexy Mo.
We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's factual. All we know it's allegedly with mother Sexy Mo. All right, let me make sure I get this live popping.
Yeah, I don't know. All I see is a white lady on your live.
Oh,
I don't even see you live. I just see.
There's a white lady. Is she cute? All right, hold on. We're gonna start connecting. We're gonna start connecting. I just sent a text message.
Boxy.
I don't know what's going on with my live. I might have to turn my cell phone off.
Reboot.
Oh damn! I don't even know how to turn this cell phone off and everything like that. And now, okay. Discard. Let's do it again. Let's see if this happens real quick.
Dave said he'd be back on later in the week. He had to run. Told him cool. Hey, we didn't get to ask about the Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, I'm going to sidebar Dave because I definitely want to know a little bit more about how my family can benefit off of the NFT.
Oh, the NFT. Yeah, no, we definitely do that.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Send me
your joints, and then we can get on here and wrap up the show with allegedly. Oh, I didn't send Mo. You know what, Mo? Did you see Monty's headshots?
I just happened on them when I just came to your page. Thank you for not sharing.
Sorry, I apologize.
That's all right.
I apologize.
She looks beautiful. I'm so excited for her.
Yeah, so we Monty got. Well, I'm sending the paperwork to this agency that wants her to book her for commercials and stuff like that. But I'm super like paranoid.
Leary.
Oh yeah. Like I had to let the lady know. So that's
So
a good thing.
let me tell you something about your daughter. That I'm pretty sure you know. But when you're not in her presence,
Right.
she's a whole young boss. Like
yeah, I believe
when
that.
she worked with me
Even in
at
his
one of these weddings, she was like boom, boom, boom. You need to do this, you need to do that. Like she's good at what she does, and she's very mature.
No, she is. We have
I
conversations.
love that.
And I let her talk because I just want to see if what's going to come out of her mouth is going to be like young and immature. And then I hear it and I go like, oh, okay.
It lets you know you're doing your job, Dad.
Facts.
I got lucky. I got because
I'm a horrible father. No, you're not.
like real talk. Like I just know she has my. The one thing she has my attitude on. I'm questioning everything, and I got views and opinions, and like it or not like it, I'm gonna say it. But so yeah, she's doing this whole commercial thing, and she's got a workshop she's got to work through and do all that. See you tomorrow, fam. Oh, and
thank you, Claudia.
my cousin's coming to my comedy show in North Jersey tomorrow.
Nice. Where's your comedy show in North Jersey gonna be at tomorrow?
I'm gonna tell you, it's North Plainfield or something like that.
I need the details so I can come.
Well, I'm there Thursday and Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna rock that out. I think it's a ladies. I'm hosting a show where it's lady comedians on Thursday, and then Friday I do a set and a whole nine. So I'll give you all the information. All right, let's go. Get the stories up, girl. But I do have a pimple on my nose, which is bothering me, and it's right before a show. All right.
I'll have Monty put some concealer on
makeup
it.
on
Yeah,
it.
all right. Some makeup on
Microwave
it.
makeup.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
But Michael, Shawn, we're talking about, this is last month was the month of divorces and more divorces. Well, Dr. Dre's wife has still got her foot on his neck. She wants her money, and she's going as far as getting the sheriff's department involved to enforce it. She said this man has only paid me $300,000, roughly of the 1.2 that he owes me, and interest incurs on this money. So she said, "Look, you owe me about $1.5 million. I want my money."
Let me tell you something. If I had to do it again, let's just say I didn't meet Stacey and I didn't have these 3 kids. Can you imagine being able to say you only gave me $300,000?
That's it.
I mean,
can you imagine?
For you, it would be more like you only gave her $300. Like $300,000 is like $300, Dr. Ray.
Oh, I don't even dog. I don't know how to say this without sounding crude. I know my penis ain't worth $300,000.
You're not laying $300,000 dick.
No,
laying it down.
No, I'm laying at best is like $1,500 a month. Like at best, if somebody would give me $300,000
a month, to the average Joe is a that's a nice amount of money to have to pay. But he's not technically paying child support. These are legal fees that have mounted in their divorce proceedings.
Oh, okay. So the lawyer can keep working. She need to pay the lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the longer that Dre stalls on a lot of these things, the longer that it gets drug out in court and has to keep going back and be revisited, the more money that she's actually owed.
At best.
So she want her bread.
Yes. Yes.
If I told you, all right, this is bad. Never mind.
But remember, she's already been granted alimony because the whole thing was, hey, the kids are grown. She shouldn't be getting child support. You're right. She's not getting child support. But the amount of money that she's getting in alimony alone
is how much? Is how
it's a ridiculous amount of money. Yes. It's a ridiculous amount of money. She was
with him from the beginning.
From the beginning, but what she's saying is, she's an attorney in her own right. She went to law school and she stopped her career, put her career on hold, and
She's not even dope. She looks like
that's why I'm looking
Cher.
at her face. That's why I said, let me look at her face again. Let me see if it's worth.
Well, you know, not the less melanin you have in your skin, the worse off you age. That's just a fact.
She looks like the girl Cher. If I could turn
that wasn't
yes, I can see Cher. I can see Cher in the face.
She does look like she's had a little work done over the years.
The coochie's worth millions. What?
Yes.
What was you thinking?
That's when you wake up and you realize, what was I doing with my life? I've been wasting my coochie points. Like, she asking for a whole cool $1.5 million extra.
Listen.
All I want is a winter coat.
If I did it all over again, I would stay in shape and I would catch one of these sugar mommies and I would be like, yo, and give me an alimony check.
Like a mommy or a mummy.
What?
I mean, well, speaking of sugar mommies, I mean, you know what, Mike, you might be in luck. Well, I think you've reached the age cap for this one.
You know what, Mo? No disrespect, but fuck you.
Oh, I'm just saying because you're the same age as Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu is 50. So
damn, that's old. Go ahead.
Yeah, listen.
No, I'm playing with Mike.
Black don't crack.
Erykah Badu what?
Erykah Badu is 50 and she is actually dating this 25-year-old rapper / producer. And she has allegedly moved him into the crib. She's given him a spending allowance. Now, Michael Shawn, I must admit, I don't think that he's given her $1,500 dick. I think he's slinging a little bit more than $1,500 worth of peen per month. He gets a living allowance, allegedly. She's spending a lot of lavish gifts on him. But like a smart cookie she is, I hear that everything is still in her name.
Yo, Erykah Badu came to the radio station when I worked in Dallas. And everybody, when she was on the Soul Train Awards and Kendrick Lamar was performing, and the rumor was he had smashed her before the performance, and she turned around, she walked away, and everybody saw what they didn't know. They didn't know that Colin Tyrone in real life.
Yes.
That ass is real life.
Yeah. I mean, people who see her more recently are like, oh, she must have had butt implants. No, she's always been bottom heavy like that.
No,
she has a very nice body.
And it does not look abnormal. It looks like the chick that came out the grocery store. And you're like, yo, shout out to Erykah Badu. Go ahead.
Yes. So shout out to her. You know, she's embracing her cougar abilities at 50, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And
when you gonna put your cougar abilities on somebody, Mo?
How do you know that I'm not already?
I'm just saying, like, stop being nice. Stop being nice. With these
I mean, I think that it's nice that at 50 that she is like, look, I just want to enjoy life. She has the money. So, you know, she wants to do that and go out there and have a little bit of fun. Kudos to her.
No, God bless her.
You know, I mean, he must have brought some of them incense and some of them candles that she has. You know, she has candle called Pussy, and it's supposed to be the scent of her.
Oh no, she got the candle that smells
and
like
it's sold out. It's sold out. So you know, she's a smart businesswoman. She is definitely learned how to capitalize off her sexuality.
My whole apartment in Texas smells like her. I bought like 7 candles.
And you put one in every room and lit one in every room.
Yeah, well, there's only one room in my
apartment. What's that smell in here? Oh, that's just a little pussy.
Let me tell you, I give a damn about Fabuloso. I got Erykah Badu all over that apartment. That is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely. Oh, here goes Sequoia. I don't care how good the eggplant is. I'm not paying for it.
I agree.
That's what we all say.
I agree, but in some shape, form, or fashion, you know, sometimes we do pay for it. We may not put some cash up, but we might have to make a meal or two.
Let me hit you with
this massage a back or two.
Let me hit you with this nap penis.
Nap.
The nap when you sleep good. When you cuddling your pillow afterwards, that's the nap penis.
Oh,
and y'all got nap vagina. There's nap vagina where you just like I can't get up to do nothing.
Night. Call that night.
See you tomorrow. Please don't go in my pocket while I'm asleep.
Well, somebody who is in a lot of trouble and who may not be seeing much more light for much longer.
Real quick, Mo. Why, Jay, you act like you ain't never had the nap vagina? Is that what you're saying? You too good for it?
No.
That's what you're saying?
No, I was just bugging that the perfume. I just looked it up, and it really is called. It's her. I didn't realize that was true.
Did she think I was just making it up? I didn't say allegedly to that part.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, does she really got a perfume?
It's sold out within and it's sold out within hours.
And I'm like, wow, yep, there it go. This smells like my vagina. Like that's the perfume.
I had that all around my apartment, and the cable guy had to switch up to get my internet situation. He was like, "Oh, you got the same one?" I said, "Yep." It's amazing.
He came in there. He took a couple of whiffs.
Yeah, he was
it smelled like home.
Wow.
It smelled like home. It smelled like comfort.
Absolutely amazing. Shout out to Erica Badu. Shout out to Erica Badu.
Maybe I should make me one. Maybe I think every woman should kind of make one and give it to their significant other.
No, not every one of y'all bitches. Nah.
No.
Oh wait, yeah. Well, there are some out there that don't smell
seafood
so nice.
market.
Not playing.
There are some out there that don't smell too nice. So maybe not all women.
Well.
But I mean, the ones that smell nice.
Yeah, smell neutral. A neutral smell. Actually, it shouldn't smell like anything.
It should smell like anything. Water.
Water should smell like
water.
The water where they get the bottle of water, the Fiji water, where they claim they get it from that stream in the back. Yes. That's what I want, y'all. I want the stream of nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. I want you to taste like a white person who made Thanksgiving dinner with no seasoning.
No seasoning.
Nothing.
Mike don't like spicy vagina.
Jay Black saying seafood.
No spicy vagina.
Seafood market. She caught that on the number.
First of all, if it smells like a seafood market,
you got something. You caught something.
It ain't sushi night. That's for sure, Jay Black.
You got herpes or something, huh? No.
What?
Maybe not herpes.
I don't know.
But you ain't.
Remember, we had Dr. Kuda Puff on, and he said that he could tell by the way that a woman's vagina smelled what STD or STI that they had.
Or what they ate,
Yeah, with that smell, you're not leaving empty-handed. You taking something home.
That's why you better eat pineapples.
That doesn't change anything. Well, that doesn't change anything.
Look at the time. Look at the time.
She be trying to extend stuff so she can go look at the time. All right. This has been great. We had a great show. What do I
look out for those red flags, ladies and men?
Yeah, and this Danny Lee, the baby thing is gonna get deeper. What else? There was something else.
Your comedy show tomorrow.
North Jersey.
I
will send Mo. I will send you the flyer for Thursday and Friday. You probably can't make it tomorrow. Thursday. But you can make it Friday.
Chloe is coming on Friday, so I might come on Friday.
And my cousin's coming to the comedy show Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be in North Jersey and rock out. Shout out to my man Talent. Shout out to Shawnee. Be safe on your flight. I should have been more nosy about that. Shout out to
his business is good.
His business, and that's it. There is nothing else. Shawn Robinson. Everybody supporting. We are out of here. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything else. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take that from you. It's Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, Shawnee Scott, and everybody who rocks out with us. Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.